Oh, I'm sorry. Did I startle you? It's been so long. I thought perhaps our sessions had come to an end. But I see that even after 3 years, you still insist on coming back and playing this little game. All right. Well, perhaps you don't remember what happened last time, Well, the bloodshed, the loss of life, your friends dying? No? Well, all right. Then, if you insist on going through with this, let's get down to business. Tell me, which of these two things inspire the most fear in you? Go on. You can say it out loud. You can type it in your little chat window. Take your time. Think about it. Ah, I see. Yes, that's very interesting, yes. All right, well, perhaps we'll catch up with you later, but for now it seems that your game is about to begin. That's all the time we have. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sorry if your headphones were on for that, but I mean that is how the video game starts. So we really wanted to honor that.
Yes,
and with the opening of this too. So hopefully you can still hear us. If not, just let the ringing subside, and then we'll. Why are you laughing maniacally?
Because I like it. It was his idea.
Jordan Stormare.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the tip.
Thank
Wow, who is that guy? Hi guys, welcome. We are doing something special tonight. It's a special one-off game that was unlocked during couples therapy of all things.
Expookaganza, specifically.
During our Expookaganza, while we were playing Until Dawn this year, I believe so, yeah. Everyone in chat unlocked a special Savage Worlds one-shot Until Dawn game, and here we are. So thank you guys.
You did it.
This is all your fault. My name is Jordan Caves-Callarman, and normally I am the Marshal of Wildcards or the GM of something, but tonight I am the PS. Yes, tonight I will be your Peter Stormare for this game. Everyone please refer to me as the PS if you could, but you don't have to, but it would be cool.
Can we call you Psst?
Nope, no, I don't like that. The T-Voice, thank you very much for the resub.
Thank you.
And on that note, guys, let's meet everyone else here at the table. So raise your hand if you want to go first.
I'll go. Okay.
You said it. You didn't raise your hand, so automatically out. Steven raised his hand before breaking the rules, so Steven can go first.
I'm Stephen Pope, and I play by the rules.
Yeah. Yeah, and Steven, what character are you playing tonight?
I don't know.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I forgot.
You haven't given them.
I forgot to give them to you.
I don't know who I'm playing. I hope they have a hat, because I brought a couple. And I hope they die. A lot.
We'll see. And then right next to Stephen, we have...
I am Lissette Jean-Marie, and I sometimes play by the rules.
Oh, all right. We never know what to expect. Yes, and then, yes, across the table.
Hi, my name is Meghan Caves, and I what else am I supposed to say?
You definitely don't play by the rules. Because you said I'll go first instead of raising your hand. So you've already been docked 10 points.
Okay. What points?
From Gryffindor.
I need my... Well, I'm
Have
Slytherin,
those
so I
points.
play
I'm
by-
Hufflepuff, so...
I'm actually Slytherin. Door. Nice.
Oh, all right.
So
I'm
yes,
a Slitherpuff.
I'm Slytherin. So
Megan doesn't play by the rules, and she's a Slither door. And
I did
then,
it twice, so I don't play by the rules.
last but not least,
And I'm Ben Dunn. And I live in a reality with no rules.
yeah, rules are just a construct, you guys.
I was wondering where it would go after
I
that.
literally have no idea what this word means.
Has no clue. They don't know what characters they're playing yet because, in the vein of all teen slasher films, their characters are not
Disposable.
They're very
Yeah.
disposable.
Yeah.
They may not be super memorable. They may not even be around very long. We don't know. They're all going to be archetypes that you guys were kind enough to help me brainstorm on Twitter the other day. So thank you all for those. I definitely used some of them in this pile of character sheets, and also threw in some Until Dawn-esque characters for good measure. So we'll be doling those out here in just a moment. But first, I just wanted to say hi, welcome, thank you for joining us. If you've never been here to Saving Throw before, we're Saving Throw, so thank you for being here. And also, we are an independent channel, which means that we do not have any corporate backers, any sugar mamas or daddies or
We are accepting
non-binary sugar people. Yes, we are.
A
We are
glucose guardian, if you will.
Glucose Guardian. I like
Very
it.
much like that.
We get by on our own head of steam and from the generous support of viewers like you. So if you are enjoying what you're seeing, if you're having a good time and you want to continue to support the channel, please do consider tipping during the stream. It means a lot to us, and it also helps us keep the lights on, helps us pay the rent, and helps us keep producing new and better content. Even if you can't tip or you simply don't want to, that's totally fine as well. We just appreciate you being here. It means a lot to us. Feel free to spread the word about the show as well if you think anybody might enjoy tuning in. The more the merrier. Ordinarily, when you sub or resub or gift a sub during the show, you can give a reroll to someone at the table, but we want to keep things pretty lethal tonight. So you can instead tonight give someone a token that they can use to add +1 to a roll. Whew, that's it. That's what they can get tonight.
Pretty good for Savage Worlds, so...
Yeah, it's all right. Also, any tips or bit donations made over 100 bits tonight go towards unlocking reward tiers that can affect the game. David Flagel, thank you very much for the tip.
David Flagel.
In order to see what those rewards are, and I think they're pretty fun, you can enter !unlocks in the chat, and for the tip link, you can enter !tips. I think that's pretty much it with that. So, what do you say, guys? Should we hand out some characters?
Okay,
Hell
good.
yeah.
Ooh,
Okay,
sure
so I'm
where
gonna
we're
shuffle.
going.
I'm gonna shuffle these up. I made these high-tech characters on note cards. So
I really want to be a mean girl.
for those of you who are curious, some of these mechanics I am borrowing from Carl Kiesler, who is an amazing GM that we got the ability to play with at Gen Con. And we played in his, Steven and I played in his scenario, Trailer Park Shark Attack, which was also a high lethality, random handout of characters kind of game.
And also available on Drive-Thru RPG.
Yes,
Yes.
it is. And you should follow him on like Instagram because
Yes.
he makes the most ridiculous. They're sets. He makes
Yes.
sets for his games, and they're kind of mind blowing.
He makes set
They're
pieces.
fucking awesome.
And they are amazing. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand these out to you guys. I'm gonna let you pick a character. Take a second to look it over. Choose a name for your character. If you don't want to choose a name or you're blanking on one, I have a random teenage name generator on my computer
Love
that
random
I can use for you. And then while you guys are looking your characters over and deciding on their name, I will explain the butterfly effect to those of you sitting at home. So who wants to get their character first? Please say I would like my character.
I would like... wait, I don't believe in the rules. Give me a fucking...
Hold on. All right, don't tell anybody yet. Just think about it, come up with your character name. All right, you can go next.
I'm sticking to the thing that I don't do.
The earlier rules, right.
Oh, you sweet.
There we go. Okay, so you've got your archetype top left, your gender right next to that, and then all of the other hindrances and edges on there. So, for those of you who don't know, Until Dawn is a PS4 exclusive video game in which You portray a variety of different teenagers all trying to survive the night until dawn. The decisions you make affect who lives, who dies, and the outcome of various different plot elements. The butterfly effect is what it is referred to. Sometimes, during the game, you make decisions that are very important decisions. These are butterfly effect decisions. Lady Amago, thank you for the bits. That are always denoted on screen with a sudden swirl of butterflies. So, there's potential that we might have some butterfly effect decisions in tonight's game. If that happens, after a decision is made, I will denote that with a swirl of butterflies.
Oh my.
And that will affect the way the game develops. Also,
Do we have real butterflies?
we do not have any
They
real
wouldn't release-
butterflies.
okay.
I apologize. They all
Dom
died in
did.
transport.
Yeah.
No? Dom,
Yeah.
that looks like a no from Dom.
No, Dom said no.
Okay.
Yeah, Dom
We can't
kiboshed.
afford butter. Okay.
I was just
I'm
gonna
getting a glare.
throw the dead butterflies up in the air.
Well, that would-
Yeah, it wasn't gonna work.
Like in RuPaul's Drag Race.
I was
at the
about to
end.
say.
Oh.
I saw that happen. It doesn't work out well.
It doesn't work out.
Boy.
Yeah, okay.
I'm glad that we all bonded over RuPaul's Drag Race.
We've all learned a bit today. And then also, once butterfly effect decisions are made, there is a little bit of a short scripted thing that will happen that you guys will not be able to change. Just like in the game, when you're like, no, that's not what I thought that would do. Why is this happening now? We're gonna replicate that tonight at the table.
Wow.
If they get unlocked, which it looks like we've already unlocked some things.
Oh,
dear Lord.
Pretty interesting.
I'm excited.
Okay, so does everyone have a name for their character? Have you had a chance to look over your
Yep.
character names? Okay, so let's start in the reverse order of how we handed out the characters, and we'll start here with Steven. Steven, who are you right now?
Hi, I'm playing Tootsie. I'm the comedian of the group. I have a big mouth and I tell really bad jokes, but I'm like really good at stuff, so like whatever.
Tootsie?
Tootsie.
Tootsie.
It was
So
gonna be Tater, but then I realized it's a girl, so
a 2018 teenager
Named-
named Tootsie.
I'm going to assume it's a nickname.
It's a nickname?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I'm a little disappointed to hear that, but that's fine. That's fine, Steven. It can be a nickname.
Okay, they're fucking rich kids. It could be Tootsie.
No, they're not all rich kids.
I did do a party for a kid recently, and the kid's name was Citizen. So,
That's not a name.
Listen, Citizens' parents, I know that you're watching right now.
They absolutely
But I
are.
need
You're bad people.
Yeah, I need you to
You're bad
take
people.
all of your clothes, everything, just pack it on up. Just, you gotta get out.
Get out of Los Angeles.
I'm
You've been here
sorry.
too long.
Yeah.
It's also not too late to rename your characters at this point if Citizen strikes your fancy. All right,
Citizen.
so Tootsie,
Yeah.
you are. What are your edges? What are the things that Tootsie is good at?
I'm strong-willed, which gives me a +2 to taunt rolls to resist tests of will, and I'm also charismatic.
All right, great. So even though you make all those weird jokes all the time, Deaf's not a Wendigo.
Oh, thank you, Death's not a Wendigo.
Thanks very much
I
for the
feel like
test.
that-
those aren't real, so.
That's really
Feel like that person is a win.
no. They're Deaf's
That's not.
No,
They say
it's not. It's Wendigo.
There you go.
Ah,
That's
yeah.
why they're not.
All right. So Tootsie, you got jokes. Do you have an item, Tootsie?
I have a pocket flashlight.
A pocket flashlight. Ooh, fancy. All right, so that is Tootsie. And Tootsie, you don't have any edges that modify the bennies that you get.
No.
So you are going to start the game with 3 bennies.
3 bennies.
These can be used to re-roll a roll, except for damage. They can be used to try and soak some of the damage that you're about to take during combat to keep you alive. And they can be spent at any point to automatically unshake you. Don't worry, you don't have to remember that now. I'll take care of it later on. All right, thank you very much, Tootsie. And then, are you ready, Lissette? Who are you portraying right now?
I'm Jake. My family doesn't have a lot of money, but people think I'm weird just because I like to pull out my hair sometimes and I bite people.
Okay.
Huh.
Jake has some
But it's just because I'm
issues.
the poor person.
And Jake, you're kind of the weirdo, right? You're kind of a
Yeah.
bit of a weirdo. Okay.
People call me a weirdo. I
And-
don't know why.
And you have a strange quirk to you, don't you?
Oh, I bet I do.
biting people.
Where
eating
would
hair
that
is
be?
That'd be right next to your delusion
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Delusion.
I have an imaginary friend.
Yes.
He is really imaginary.
Yes.
And I really see him because no one else talks to me.
Yeah, that's sad but true.
Yeah.
Probably
So
because you bite people.
they deserve it.
One
Tootsie.
time Jake bit someone, and like now you're the guy that bites people.
Yeah.
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 Um,
Follow me around.
But you have some redeeming aspects as well. You've got a couple edges there.
Yeah, I'm brave.
Yeah.
Mostly because I never think of consequences.
Sure.
But I'm super brave.
Yes.
And a danger sense.
Yeah, you've got almost like a preternatural sense for danger.
I'm like Spider-Man. If Spider-Man bit people like he should because he's a spider.
Yeah, and if people threw a lot of things at Spider-Man when he wasn't looking.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sense.
And then, do you have a strange item on you?
Yeah, I have a book of matches.
Makes sense that you would have a book of matches. You
I
strike
like
me
fire.
as someone who likes
Strike.
fire.
I like
Strike.
fire.
Oh, sorry. No, in completely accidental.
Was it?
Jake, you get 3 bennies as well.
All right.
Now, you guys can gain more bennies. If a joker is ever drawn, everybody gets a benny. If the people in chat are kind enough to unlock something that gives you an extra benny, you get an extra benny. Or if you do something so exceptional or so remarkable or just weird that we all agree, wow, that was pretty epic. You should get a benny for that. So there are ways to get more of them. So you can spend them if you want. Or save them to keep yourself alive, but that's gonna be difficult. Anything else, Jake, that we should know about you, or is that pretty much it for right now?
That's it.
Cool. Cool. And you need a name generated, right? What gender is your
Female.
team? Female. Okay. You are. I'm gonna go with Giselle.
How do you spell that? That's
It doesn't matter. In the usual way.
In the way that you spell it.
Let's go with the G. Let's go with the G.
Did you start with a J?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't end up spelling that
All right.
great that way.
Oh my. I got that.
I am the normal teen.
The normal teen.
Named Giselle. So this is, if you have played Until Dawn, this is Sam. This is who this is modeled after. This is
That's Hayden Panettiere's character
Yes.
in Until Dawn.
so
She takes baths.
She does. Giselle also takes baths, and that's how they are the same. So
That's all we need to know.
That's all you need to know about her. And she can like keep a towel on like really well for a really long time. So.
Just like a normal
Jumping
teen.
over shit and sliding
Yeah.
under it. That towel does not move.
Right.
What
No,
a
it doesn't.
weird skill.
I know, that is like her one edge. No, so her hindrances are cautious. She is overly careful. She is a doubting Thomas, doesn't believe in supernatural stuff, so it kind of messes her up for, fear and things like that.
Yeah.
And she has a code of honor. She keeps her word and she acts with decorum. And then her edges are she's brave as well. And she is a martial artist.
Ooh.
So
Because the normal teen in movies like this are often like gymnasts or like parkour free runners, or they take Aikido. They're just like, normal teen stuff.
yeah, totally normal. And then she has a yo-yo.
Nice.
She can do really cool tricks with it.
Can she?
Yes.
J Matthews 85. Thank you very much for the
Thank you.
tip.
Thank you, Jay Matthews.
And then Ben, who are
Yeah.
you portraying?
My name is Jenny St. LaCroix.
Okay.
I'm the captain of the lacrosse team, female lacrosse team, just so you know. They wanted us to play field hockey, but no. I made sure that we would play lacrosse just like the guys. Sorry.
It's okay. Take a moment.
We're just as good!
I know. No one's saying that you're not. No one's casting any aspersions on the female lacrosse team.
Anyway, I'm just
In
a
fact,
normal jock.
I think of you guys as just the lacrosse team.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
P.S. Love you.
And I
Mean it.
love you too.
So, I have a vow. That's always be training. Always be training.
ABT, that's what Coach says.
That's what she says. I also happen to be a little illiterate. I'm just dyslexic. It's hard for me to mix up the letters. I don't care. I don't need them. You know what speaks louder than words?
Actions.
A lacrosse stick.
Or a lacrosse
I mean,
stick.
that is an action. So.
I'm regretting not giving you a lacrosse stick at this point.
Well,
Vanna, thank you for the raid.
Oh, thank you,
for the
Havana.
Hi, Vanguard.
I'm also a little bit arrogant. I always need to be the leader, no matter what.
Okay, you've made your point.
All right. And then my edge is I tend to go berserk.
Yes, yeah.
cool.
If you take a wound, you have to make a smarts roll, or else you go berserk. You get
Yeah.
much easier to hit, but you do way more damage. Jonana Banana, thank you very
Banana.
much for the
Thank you.
resub.
That's neat. I like it.
6 months. 4 months.
Yeah, well done. Thank you.
Almost
Thank you. Anything else we should... You don't have an item on you.
No, I don't.
You are an item on you.
I am the item.
So you are playing the jock, then.
I'm the jock.
All right, so we have...
Female jock.
Yep, or just the jock.
Fuck.
No, probably not that.
no, not
Witless me. Thank you very
Witless
much for the resub. So we have the comedian, the weirdo, the normal teen, and the jock. Why don't we start the game?
Okie dokie.
Why don't we
Let
start
it.
the game? All right. You all are just seniors in Canada. Seniors in Canada, in high school.
Oh, I wish I knew that first.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
fine.
I'm a
It's fine. Don't worry.
Canadian weirdo?
Don't worry. It almost never comes up in any part of the plot. In fact, you'd be real surprised to learn you're Canadian. As far as you're
She
concerned,
gets a jacket?
you seem pretty American.
Canada!
She brought all this stuff from
Whoa.
home.
Which is
Can you
Canada.
read it? You can read it. I just happen to have it.
You just happen to have a Canada thing?
I
Hey,
did.
Matthews 85 and Vanna, thank you for the resub.
Thank you.
And B Duluth, I think we missed you as well. Thank you. So guys, 3 years ago, something tragic happened up on this mountain. The Washington family had a winter home up here on this mountain, nearby an old abandoned sanatorium for some reason, and there was a tragic explosion that went off, blew up the building, and killed almost every teenager that was on winter break vacation up there. This came just 1 year after those two poor Washington girls disappeared mysteriously and were never heard from again. There was one survivor of this explosion. Some teenage guy who was ranting about monsters in the woods and having to kill them with fire and how they had killed all of his friends, and obviously, as the sole survivor of a tragedy of this nature, he was the #1 suspect, but the police were never able to prove anything. In fact, they found out in the course of their investigation that there were some old mining tunnels that connected the Washington's Lodge with this old sanatorium, and they guessed, since the sanatorium blew up on the same night, that there was maybe some sort of natural gas explosion from deep in the mines that just blew up both of the houses, causing this guy to just lose his mind because of the tragedy of losing all of his friends. That was 3 years ago, but almost immediately, the local hotshot family, the Dukes, bought up the property and decided to begin construction right away on a new luxury ski resort up on the mountain. Now, you guys are all classmates with their son, Gage Duke. And Gage is a super popular, super rich, super cool guy. And because he's kind of everybody's buddy and everyone's friend, the weekend before the lodge is supposed to open, he invites the entire senior class up to his parents' brand new unopened ski resort lodge for a rager to end all holiday season ragers. This is gonna completely kick the ass of every other Canadian party in history, or maybe
All
American
both of them.
party. Yeah, all both of them, including those ones that were actually American now that we think about it. So that's where you guys all are. You all snuck away, made plans like you were going to spend the night at a friend's. However it is you made it to this place, you all arrived, parked your cars, got in the cable car, which is the only way to get up and down this ridiculously craggy and forbidding mountain that they decided to build a ski resort on.
I don't see any problem with this.
No problem whatsoever. And you guys are currently in the middle of this awesome rager.
Woo!
So here we are at the party, guys. What is everyone doing at this giant party? So the big open lodge area with the big fireplace, all the seating, the tables for bar service and all of that has been lights dimmed down low, laser lights turned on. There's a DJ here spinning some hot tracks.
Wow.
Currently the ones you're listening to, so hot. This is the top song in Canada right now. Just
Sure.
neutrally named party track. And everyone is mingling or not mingling, clicking up, having a good time, having some drinks maybe if they're so inclined. No parents anywhere around this whole weekend. So, what are you guys doing?
Well, Giselle is, she's got a drink, but she's kind of like, she likes a little bit more quiet. So, she's still part of the party, but she's hanging out in a corner, just kind of talking to a few friends, whoever's nearby. Not being antisocial, but not necessarily in the middle of everything.
What are you guys talking about? Like, what are Giselle's interests in what do you talk to your friends about, Giselle?
Well, I mean, it's almost time to go to college. I mean,
That's
there's
true.
only
It's
a
almost
semester
college
left.
time.
And it's really important that you plan for that. So, I mean, she already knows which college she's going to. It's the best Canadian college.
You know it. We all know it. No reason even to say it.
Yeah,
Canada University.
It's the Harvard of Canada.
That is their slogan.
Wow. Yeah, and so, she's just kind of talking about what's coming up next, and there's finals, and...
Giselle, I can't believe you got accepted to Canada University. All of us tried so hard to get in, but they only let in like 15 people a year.
Yeah, well...
It's still exclusive.
I know, I'm surprised. I didn't think that my grades were going to be good enough.
I know, it seemed to the rest of us like there was really no defining characteristic about you that made you any different than any of the rest of us normal teens.
Right, yeah. I mean, I feel like the fact that I'm a martial artist helped because they don't...
Yeah, but that's like a hobby you do for fun, and like you have a pink belt.
Yeah,
Which is cute and cool, but also like kind of dangerous.
And I mean, no one defines you by that.
Right. Well, but I just mean that's the point. They don't have any martial artists, and they were excited about having one martial artist.
We got one! We finally got one!
Quota filled.
Send her that letter. Are you also over here?
No.
Jenny?
Oh,
you were portraying other classmates.
Acting. I was filling out the room.
I see. Thank you.
So no, Jenny is at the keg, showing her team the moves. It's a keg stand, but you have to do the push-ups. I'm upside down right now. Imagine me flip that way on a keg, just straight up pumping.
And also imagine he's an 18-year-old teenage athlete.
I know that female teenage athlete.
Female teenage athlete. Lady Imago, thank you very much for the bits.
And
whoa, yeah, get it! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Jenny
Watch
does
this.
keg stands so
Watch
well.
this. Watch this.
Jenny.
This is what I live for! I'm never gonna die!
How many of these keg stands have you done, Jenny?
Probably 15.
15?
15.
Give me an agility roll, Jenny. So you're gonna look at your agility, and you're gonna roll the die type of that, and also your D6 wild die, and you're gonna keep the highest result.
Is this a D8?
Is it a D8?
Is it a
Yes.
D8?
Yeah, that's a
Is it
D8. That's a D8.
Yes.
We will happily point out the die types to you, Ben.
You
You rolled an
it.
8, so you
You have to
aced
roll
it.
that
You get
again.
to roll it again.
all right. Both of them?
No, just
Just
the
that
8.
one.
I thought it
6.
was another 8. I was like, wow!
So adding those together, you got a 14.
14.
And all you typically need in Savage Worlds to succeed is a 4. Every 4 points over that you get is a raise. So that is a success with 2 raises.
Yeah.
So Jenny, you have even though you've done 15 keg stands already tonight, which is pretty superhuman to be quite
You're
frank.
probably gonna die of alcohol poisoning.
But not tonight, Jenny's
No.
not. Tonight is Jenny's night, and you are still with perfect poise.
Yeah.
Your arms barely shaking from the effort. You are just going to town on that keg, Jenny.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. The coach always says, always be training, even with keg stands.
Whoa, nice job there, female lacrosse team captain. But when
I
you
would
guys
prefer just lacrosse team captain, but okay.
Well, I'm the lacrosse team captain, but
Oh,
No, it's Brandon.
Brendan.
yeah, that's right. You guys all know me, Brendan, the lacrosse team captain. And we're wondering...
The male lacrosse team captain.
Just the lacrosse team is fine. We're wondering when you guys are going to step away from the kegs so the rest of us can get something to drink. I mean, you've done like 16
I don't know.
of these,
I do
think?
one more, and it's tapped. Like, I flip off, and I toss the keg.
Oh,
Empty. Now empty keg.
All of the other lacrosse team players, who are by default the coolest guys in school, are like, what? Oh, no, so lame. Oh.
not cool, man.
But the rest of your lacrosse team players all come up behind you and strike their poses, giving you high fives and stuff. Clearly, there is some bad blood here.
Thank
All
you,
right.
mostly Eric.
Thank you mostly, Eric,
Thank
for
you,
the
Eric.
raid. Welcome, Eric's people. I don't know what your collective name is. Hi.
We'll
And
just call them Eric.
hi, Eric.
They're all Eric.
And they finally just Whatever. Lacrosse team,
no.
let's head out.
Wait, no, I would like to. I would prefer if Brendan and I get very like face to face.
You can get up in Brendan's face.
Yes. What are you gonna do about it?
What? Nothing.
Brendan
I was
just knows like almost gonna kiss.
I was about to leave.
Like, are we gonna kiss?
But are we
I
gonna
was
kiss?
just
about to leave.
I
was
feel
just
like
taking
this
my
is gonna
lacrosse
be-
team away over into the. Will you make a? Will you make a? Do you have persuade?
Do I have persuade? No, I do not have
Okay,
persuade.
give me a
I have a charisma 0, by the way.
That's okay. Charisma 0 is a default. That's a normal person has a 0 you're just average. You have no penalty, no bonus.
Fantastic.
Will you then make me a persuade roll anyways? And because this is untrained, you're gonna make it with a D4 and your wild die, but it's gonna be at a -2 because you do not have this skill.
Sure. That is a 1.
And then you rolled a 5 with your wild die, so you keep the highest.
Yeah, so that is 3.
All right, you can re-roll that with a Benny if you would like to.
I don't have it.
We didn't get Benny.
didn't
You guys
get
didn't get
Oh,
bennies?
no.
Oh my gosh! You guys don't
maybe
have any
because you-
edges that affect it. There we go.
So-
You get bennies, and then I also get a Benny
Bennies.
for each of you. I get 4. I forgot to finish bennies. Rookie mistake.
I'm definitely gonna re-roll because this is gonna happen.
I mean, statistically, it probably
No,
isn't.
it's gonna happen. I am 16 keg stands in. That whole keg is in Jenny right now.
I mean,
There you go.
That is
No,
the
that's
same.
not
That
Same
is the
thing.
same thing. I got
Same
3 either way. That's
You gotta
fine.
ace it.
So you are getting right up in his face, lips parted, tongue slightly out, eyes half closed. Oh my God! Are you trying to kiss
What?
me?
No. And then I push him away. You
I
wish. You wish, Brendan. And then I flip my pony. It's a high pony.
Oh, it's a high
It's a
pony.
high
it would be a
pony.
high pony.
It's a high pony.
One of the other lacrosse team players, this would be the male lacrosse team for those of you keeping track at
Thank
home,
you.
says, bro, did she just try to kiss you without first asking your permission?
Oh,
and one
man,
of
she didn't
your
get
lacrosse
consent.
team players goes, yeah, Jenny, that's really not cool. Even though you've done a lot of keg stands, that's no excuse.
Whatever, you guys. And
You
then I
gave us
just
that
storm
lecture
off.
on consent and everything.
I storm off to the dark corner.
Yeah, poor form, Jenny. Maybe doing so many keg stands isn't the best idea. Meanwhile, we'll pan across the party. Who else has something interesting going on at the party?
So I'm with Gage Duke and the
Whoa.
other cool kids.
Oh, the other cool kids. That's right. You do hang with the cool kids, Tootsie.
Well, mostly I get to hang out with them because my parents are never around and they have a great liquor cabinet.
They do.
So I get invited to everything.
I was just telling all the rest of these guys, if you've never hung out at Tootsie's house, you've definitely got to. Her parents get
It's fantastic. They're going through
High-class
this
scotch.
messy divorce. Like my dad came out of the closet and then my mom came out of the closet and now they're not sure who's coming out of the closet anymore. And it's like worse than Gage's family. It's like fantastic.
It is. Well, they're not. They're not. I mean, how could they possibly be worse than my asshole parents? But yeah, they are pretty bad. Tell that one story about how what was it? It's funnier when you say it. What's the thing where she was like, I'm gonna keep the dog, and he was like, we don't have a dog, and it was like you had a stray dog.
Oh my
the whole
god!
time.
Oh my god! Was that Jenny's parents? No, it wasn't Jenny's parents. It was Jenna's parents.
Jenna's parents. Yeah,
Right.
you guys gotta hear this.
Yeah, so Jenna's parents were in this messy, like, fight because she walked in on him and his secretary, and apparently then Jenna walked in on them
At the daycare. I know.
at the daycare.
Whoa.
That's not okay.
No, it wasn't. Like, it's
No, it's
really
fine.
inappropriate.
All the kids were at home.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
No, they
like,
weren't.
They weren't.
No!
Oh my god.
It was nap
that's so
time.
bad.
It was nap time.
Time? Gross.
Wow.
Gross.
That makes me sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all kind of bummed out now, Tootsie. I didn't realize.
I thought you were the life of the party.
I didn't realize.
Oh, I'm not the life of the party. I'm just, the drunk of the party. This is like my... I don't know how many of these I've had, but it's fantastic.
Wait, Tootsie. Were you just fucking with us?
Maybe.
Tootsie! Oh, this is why. This is why. I keep telling you guys, you gotta hang with Tootsie. All right, so Tootsie's having a great. Tootsie's Belle of the Ball over here with Gage's group. What is Jake up to?
Jake's in the corner by the fire, kind of like lighting a match and then putting his hand over it and just seeing how long he could take the pain. And like every now and then, like a girl will look his way and he's like, huh? He thinks this is gonna impress her.
Yeah.
But then she gets scared and he's like, oh.
And while you're doing that again and shaking out your 5th or 6th match
Yeah.
of the last 15 minutes, another guy walks up like over to the fire like, "Whew, man, yeah, it's cold in here, right? You got the right idea picking this spot."
You making fun of me?
No, I was just saying like it's cold and
Or you're judging me? You think I can't take the cold? That's why I'm by the fireplace.
no, I thought
Oh,
it
you're
was
starting a fight now, huh?
What? No, I'm not starting
I
a
will
fight.
You. I will fight you.
What? Do you have intimidate? I
I
think you do.
don't. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me an intimidation roll. I think you have a
Alright.
D4 in intimidation.
Can I have a four-sided die from this?
Oh, sure. Here you go.
Grab that 4-sider.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. So you got a 3 and a 5, so you're keeping the 5, which is a success. So I'm gonna
Ooh.
roll for this random teen who just was trying to make polite conversation. Oh, they aced.
Oh, of course. Yay.
7. I got a 7. Okay, yeah, cool. I just thought you seemed kind of lonely and I thought I'd come over and say hi, but I don't want to get bit by you, so I guess you can stop doing that. I'm not scared of you. I've heard the stories, but up closer to you, you are not scary at all. In fact, I kind of feel bad for you.
Oof.
Wow.
What? You're not scared of me?
No.
You see me as a person?
No, sorry. I just kind of like wish I hadn't come over here and started
Oh.
talking to you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, I guess I'm gonna go. Have a good time lighting your hand on fire or whatever.
Yeah. And then, like, as you turn away, I'm like,
All right, cool. All right, so everyone's having a good time and enjoying themselves at the party. And guys, I think because you guys did a pretty good job setting up where you were at the party, but also because the kind people in chat unlocked extra bennies. We're gonna give everybody an extra benny. So here's an extra benny for you, Tootsie, and for Jake,
You're like Oprah.
and for Giselle, and for Jenny, and also one for me.
Wait, what?
Yeah, everybody gets
I
extra
don't want you to have
bennies.
another one.
Those are the rules.
No, I don't like those rules.
Are they rules?
So
I don't know.
basically everyone is here. Everyone in your entire class is here. Everyone who's anyone at least, and also Jake. And they are all having a good time at the party. Just hanging out, maxing, chillaxing.
All cool?
Yes.
Are we shooting b-ball?
But
Outside of school.
Jenny, after a little while you've been sulking over in the corner.
What? I
Uh,
was sulking.
you kind of looked like you
I
were
wasn't
sulking.
sulking.
You're alone
I was-
over in the corner by choice,
Practicing solitude.
doing wall squats.
100% doing wall squats. But like the wall squats where you're like looking at the wall and then going down but not touching your knees to it. That kind of wall squat.
That sounds painful.
It's just
that
like
sounds
kind of
real hard.
looking
Yeah.
at it.
But
You know what I'm talking.
I don't
Chat
know.
knows what I'm talking about.
I don't know if they do. While you're intensely staring at the wall from like your-
And squatting.
and squatting,
And squatting.
this kid Logan comes over. Now you don't know Logan a whole lot. You guys haven't had any of the same classes together, but he always seemed kind of like cool and dangerous. He wears a leather jacket,
Oh god.
and he walked over while you're wall squatting or whatever. Hey, Jenny.
What? Hey. Hey, Logan.
I saw the way that you were doing those wall squats. from
Thank
afar.
you understand.
Yeah,
me?
I mean, only tools wall squat on the actual wall. Everyone else uses nothing as support and stares at the wall.
How else are you going to engage your core fully?
That's
Right?
what I'm always saying. Hey,
Logan?
I've always thought you were really cool, even though we don't really hang out.
Nice.
Can I show you something cool?
What are you going to show me?
Oh, don't worry, it's nothing weird. You seem like someone who could appreciate this.
Yeah, I could appreciate. Like, I'm totally thinking I'm going to see his dick. Yeah, I can appreciate this.
Makes sense.
Jenny, you're a human puzzle. All right, hey, check out what I found in my dad's closet. And he opens up his leather jacket
Oh.
and reveals a shoulder holster with a gun in it. A revolver
Logan.
in his shoulder holster. Hold on. Jenny, do you play it cool Or
Oh,
do you make a big deal out of him having a gun here at the party? This is a butterfly effect
It's a
decision.
butterfly.
Is there a timer on this decision?
There is not. Your face can be here going, I don't... back and forth until you decide. Yes, the people in chat have unlocked a butterfly effect decision. What you decide here will affect the rest of the game. Jenny, do you play it cool or make a big deal out of him bringing a gun to this party?
Logan, why'd you bring that?
You have to answer.
I'm playing it cool.
No,
I'm playing-
there's no subtlety, not in butterfly effect decisions. It's a binary choice.
Play cool.
Wow.
You've been practicing that.
Yeah, my dad keeps all kinds of cool stuff around. Like guns and stuff. Maybe you should come over sometime. I could show you. He's got like a whole safe. He's got like ninja stars. He's got like a katana.
Yeah?
We could hang out. Maybe watch a movie. Maybe like...
Bench press?
Sure. Yeah, I'm into that.
Cool.
All right, cool. Well, hey, I was gonna go talk to some friends, but maybe I'll see you later.
That's it? You just came in and show me your gun?
Yeah, you know,
like hang out?
no, always leave them wanting more, right, Jenny? I'll catch you later.
I like your style.
Logan adjusts his leather jacket and wanders out into the crowd. Jenny decided to play it cool when Logan showed her the gun. You don't know how that will play out. It's a butterfly effect decision.
Jenny
You
goes
do the
back
arm
to
flourish
doing
again?
reverse wall squats against the wall this time.
All
Right.
right.
That was a gift, by the way.
So after a little while, everyone just hanging out, doing their thing, burning their hands, telling weird jokes about daycare sex. And that's totally on me. I made that weird. Talking
I
about
was
getting
trying to get
accepted
Dan.
to Canada University, being rejected by your team for not playing by the rules, Jenny. The music
What that means.
dies down for a little bit, and Gage kind of walks over to the DJ and takes a microphone, and everyone's like, "Oh, where's the music? What's up?" And Gage is like, all right, everybody, calm down, cool it. All right, listen, I just want to say thank you to all of you guys for coming up to this awesome party. I hope you're having a good time.
Woo!
Yeah, all right. So just so you know, we got a whole nother keg. I think the lacrosse team finished off that one keg, and the lacrosse team has been really bummed about it. So we got another one. We're rolling it out here in a little bit. I think Moose is on it. Moose! So, guys, I don't know if you all know, there was a little bit of a tragic incident up here a few years back. The building that was here before exploded. All the kids that were hanging out here for the weekend died, except for one who went totally nuts. Started telling all these weird, spooky stories. You guys remember that?
yeah.
Some of you do. The new kid doesn't. Fuck you, new kid. And
Someone throws a red solo cup at the new kid.
Oh, where did you have that?
where did that come from? Hold on, I'm kind of amazed that there was a red solo cup there for that.
You and me both.
I'm shook. Yeah, but it's pretty weird though. But don't worry, my asshole parents were there to swoop in and buy the property just as soon as the value tanked, and they lost no time building on top of this tragedy and trying to capitalize on it. So here we are, guys. Duke Lodge. That's where we are. Yeah, Duke Lodge.
Modern Chow.
Woo! Modern Chow. Thank you very much for the tip, and Texas Devin, thank you for the resub.
Thank you.
So listen. We got all night to party, but I thought, in the spirit of all the spooky shit that went on up here, that we might play a little game. What do you guys think? You guys down for kind of a weird, kind of fun game?
I don't know.
Okay, cool. I didn't set you up super well for that. Listen, when was the last time any of you guys ever played hide and seek? I know.
We were little kids.
I know, right? I hear you, but listen, it's different when you're up here on this spooky ass mountain all by yourself, storm raging outside with all the crazy snow, hundreds of dark rooms on the upper floors to creep around in. Maybe you're hiding, maybe you just snuggle up with that special someone up there in a private spot. Who knows? Anything can happen up here, but it gets a little creepy up here at night. So I was thinking we turn all the lights down low, and as he said that, he gestures to the DJ who lowers a slider, and all of the lights go down almost to complete darkness except for a single disco ball light that's illuminating Gage up at the front. And check this out. This is what my parents call the mood feature. And he pulls a remote out of his pocket and clicks it. And all of a sudden, all of these candles all over the walls and on the upper level of the lodge just spring to light and start flickering in wall sconces. Yeah, that was super fucking expensive. We're gonna play this by candlelight. And here's the deal. To incentivize all of you who maybe think that this is a lame game for little kids, who don't get the true appeal of being isolated up here on this spooky ass place, 3 years from the day of that explosion, the last person to be found in this game of hide and seek, I will personally give $500.
What?
How's that sound? Oh, are you guys more interested now? Now do you want to play hide and seek?
Yeah!
I fucking thought so. So grab a drink, grab a friend, or 2 or 3 or 7. Find a room upstairs. Downstairs is off limits, yo. And get hiding, because I'm going to come for all of you. You guys ready? You got 5 minutes to get ready, and then let's do it. And he puts the mic down, and the DJ starts playing some other music.
This DJ sucks.
Yeah, he does. He has like 6 of the best tracks in Canada, but that's it, just on a loop. All right, so what are you guys gonna do? Oh, Texas Devon would like to send their +1 token to Jenny.
Oh, yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go, Jenny.
Thanks. Hold on. Hi, Pony.
Ow.
It's hard to do. All right, so you guys gonna play this game?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
It would be really helpful, at Canada University to
Yeah.
have, some starting cash.
Yeah, that school is not cheap. It costs like a lot of Canadian money per semester to go there.
And if we know something from magazine covers, Canadian money is more expensive
Yes.
Yeah.
than American money.
Or less valuable. I'm not entirely sure. So, are you guys gonna hide by yourselves? Are you going to...
Oh no, Tootsie is bolting towards Giselle.
Tootsie's bolting towards Giselle. Okay.
Giselle!
Tootsie!
Hide with me!
Okay, sure.
Fucking weird. I get my lacrosse team.
Jenny, I don't think it's a good idea.
Lacrosse
to
team
all
on
of us-
me! You know...
You want all of us to hide in the same spot? That seems like it's gonna be real easy to find us.
You don't know the rules. You don't know how this works.
It's hide and
I
seek,
do.
Jenny.
Are you questioning me?
No, Jenny, no.
Susan?
No, Jenny, I'm not questioning you. I would never question you.
All right, Susan. Lacrosse team, on me!
All right.
She's not a lesbian, and that surprises me every day. Come on, let's go.
Oh, okay. I mean, but if she was, it would be okay.
Oh, totally. It just surprised me.
Oh, I get it.
It's just weird
Yeah.
that she's not.
Okay, yeah, totally.
And then, Jake.
Yeah, I secretly wanted to go join Giselle too. Like, she's the one who I was like trying to attract with my fire burning. So I just kind of lurk a few feet behind
Behind
her
Giselle and Tootsie.
as they go find a hiding place.
We call that trumping.
Yeah.
You are super good at
I was having a
lurking,
good day.
by the way. I believe
Yeah.
you have the stealth ability.
Oh,
the
yeah.
stealth skill.
Yeah.
And I think you have a D8 in stealth. You're real good at lurking. Can I get a stealth roll from you to see how effectively
Yeah.
you're lurking?
Let's see. Is this the right
That's the one.
That's it. And then also
D6.
your D6.
Oh.
That's a 6. That's pretty good. That's a
Yeah.
success.
Oh, wait.
So I'm gonna let the
Forget.
2 of you make a notice roll to see if you can tell that Jake is lurking behind you guys.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh. Nope, I got a 3.
You got a 3?
aced it. I got an 11.
Okay, so Tootsie is pulling you hurriedly away, like you guys are gonna be teammates. And Tootsie is totally focused on talking about like all the ideas about where you could hide or stuff like that.
I mean, I was the hide and hide and seek champ of like Canada Elementary. So
3 times running. Canada Elementary, the best elementary school in Canada.
the only elementary school.
Every elementary school in Canada is named Canada Elementary. I'm so sorry to our Canadian viewers.
very confusing.
I didn't really think this was going to be such a dump on Canada episode, but hey, when the shoe fits, just go with it.
I've been there. It's lovely.
It's great, and the people are great. So you
Education.
you have been sort of noticing that Jake's been burning himself to you for a good portion of the party,
Like a
and
Cure song.
burning myself to you. Over your shoulder, you kind of feel
I
like.
smell the burnt hand.
Yes, you smell burnt hand. And you can tell that Jake is lurking again.
Yeah.
Are you going to do anything about it?
Yeah,
or
I'm gonna be
just
like,
kinda-
oh, hey, Jake, did you?
Oh my god.
Oh, well, I'll handle it.
Your stalker?
I don't think. Well, Jake, you need somewhere to hide too, right? That's what you just need a group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm so super poor. I'd really like that money, you know?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well,
And you're smart. You got into Canada University.
I did. Yeah, that's
Despite
true.
your completely average intelligence.
Yeah.
But
Somehow.
that still impresses me.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, somehow I did that. I wrote like a really average essay, and I took it
You wrote the exact word count minimum that
Yeah.
you needed to.
about like my really interesting life.
You volunteered.
I did.
Once.
I volunteered one time for dogs.
That's amazing. You're an amazing person.
Thanks. You should probably like bandage your hand. It looks.
No, I don't need it. I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh my god.
It's the light.
This is why no one hangs out with you.
They'll see the light.
I'll bite you.
You probably shouldn't bite the person you're
I'm
hiding.
sorry. I
Yeah.
won't bite. I won't
God.
bite you two.
Okay, that's
Not you
good.
two.
That's good, right? Yeah. Great.
Whatever,
So-
come on, we gotta go.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, let's go. Let's find like a hiding.
Alright.
So you said you know like a really good place to hide.
Oh, I found the perfect place upstairs.
Okay, great. Let's do it then.
All right, guys, I hope you found your teammates or lack thereof and are ready to get this game on, because I'm going to turn the candles down a little lower. And as he does, the candles kind of go to like half flame. Now they're just barely flickering, just casting the whole place into shadow. And with the music suddenly silenced, you can really hear the storm rattling the windows outside. Suddenly it seems a lot darker and bigger in here. He says, so I guess I'll just go ahead and hang out here and count to 100. So 1, 2,
Come on, team.
3,
Bolt. Come on, team.
4.
Yeah.
All right. So and everybody like pairs up, partners up. There's a lot of like funny like titillating screeches, and everyone runs off into the darkness, heading for the elevators or the stairs or any place they can find to get up to the upper levels. Now this is a 4-story ski lodge. It's huge. This place is a resort. There's a spa. There's a huge kitchen. The works. Whatever is here that you might want there to be there. If you ask me, I'll probably say yes. It has one of those. So you guys are spreading out, except for the lacrosse team, which are all together running as a giant glob. And as you run deeper into the lodge, you can hear Gage counting on the microphone back in the main room. But it gets a lot quieter once you spread out from the rest of the group and head down into the darkened halls of the ski lodge. So lacrosse team!
Yeah.
So Jenny, like, where are we gonna hide all of us together? Like, we can't hide in one of the guest rooms.
No, we're gonna go up to the attic. You never checked the attic.
To the attic?
Yeah.
Does this place even have an attic?
We're gonna go to the top of this place and we're gonna find a place to hide. All right? You with me? All right, let's go. And I just book.
Okay. I just
Not
look
noticing.
up the stairs.
Yeah. High stepping.
Okay.
High knees all the way up to the 4th floor. Not noticing that the lacrosse team is not behind me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. They want money.
100% ditched me.
Yes. So they all go like, we're just gonna ditch her. Okay. Cool. And they partner up and spread out and just leave you behind. You turn around after 2 flights of stairs, and there's no one with you.
Fucking losers. Guess Jenny's gonna have to do this on her own. Continues up to the 4th.
Okay. So we'll catch back up with you in a second here, Jenny, as you try desperately to find your way up to the attic of this ski resort. Where are the 3 of you headed? Who's taking point here?
Oh, I'm Tootsie is definitely taking point.
Okay.
So, Gage was telling me that they have a little theater upstairs with like a little projection room and everything, but no one goes into the projection room because it's like creepy. So we should totally hide there and we'll like barricade the door so you can't get in.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Right, Jake?
Yeah, I'm not afraid of creepy things.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot
shocker.
of creepy things, like squirrels. They come to me right before they're about to die. And then they die in front of me.
Well,
Do you kill them or do they just die?
No, I don't kill them. They know they're about to die and they find me.
I think that's worth a Benny. Squirrels
Yeah,
just
squirrels
come to you when they're ready to pass.
Do they look at you? Do they lock eyes?
Is there
as
eye
they
contact?
glaze over and you just see the eternity of death?
It is my time and I am here.
Yeah, because they're like. It's like that.
that's really sad.
Yeah. Because there's just something in my soul
Yeah.
that attracts almost dead squirrels.
Huh. Well, hopefully that won't happen tonight, because
49.
Gage might find
Come
us.
on.
50.
Okay.
All right.
51. So you guys are headed up to the second floor,
Yes.
where the auditorium / theater / screening room is.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and it's easy to find. There's all the nice signage posted at all of the intersections, and you find one after a little bit of looking that points you down a long hallway towards the movie theater. And you head down that way. You open the door. Doesn't seem to be anyone in here. You guys got here first. There's even a lock
Nice.
on the door here, if you guys want to lock it behind you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Okay.
Click.
Yeah, so there's a few seats here, just kind of like 3 rows of like 5 seats in stadium-style seating. There's a nice screen, and you see a little window up in the back that looks like it's where the projector would sit.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, then we can like see if they're coming. It's a really good idea to see.
I'm full of them. All right, get on up.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So you guys are getting up into the projector room?
Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right. So you're trying to go up into the projector room,
Uh-huh.
and you're trying to help, and then you're assisting.
just-
Okay,
Assisting.
so can I get assisting rolls from both of you? So let's call this a strength roll.
Strength.
All right.
Okay.
So both of you give me a strength roll. For every success and raise that you get, it'll add a +1 to her roll to try and get into the projector booth. So that's
about-
nothing for
try that
Tootsie.
again. Let's try that again.
Okay. Oh, you aced
you
it,
aced it.
Tootsie.
9.
Tootsie! And what did you get, Jen?
5.
You got a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a success as well. So that's a success with 2
Little raise.
raises and 1, so that's a +3 to your roll.
Wow.
Give me an agility roll.
An agility roll
to try and
Oh.
just do like a normal teen,
better
like
than that.
assisted vault up into the projector room.
Well, I got a 7, so +3, so I got 10.
10. Okay, that's a success with a raise and a little bit extra just for fun. So you kind of hook your arms out, Tootsie, and then Jake, you kind of get like underneath her hands to just
Yeah.
like support in a weird sort of hovery kind of way.
Yeah, like maybe like around her waist, just
to-
really trying to
Extra
steady her.
boost, yeah, to
so-
steady her.
Yeah.
And Giselle, you're able to mostly not clumsily keep everyone's hands off of places they shouldn't be and get up into the projector room.
Thanks, guys. I did it. Probably my martial arts helped too.
It is one of your more defining features.
Yeah.
Give me a notice roll, Giselle, up here in the projector room.
Okay. Seeing what I have. Oh, I'm a noticey person. No, I'm not.
No, crit fail.
I critically failed
Crit
my
fail.
notice.
Don't keep that, or I will punish you.
Okay. It's not swayed yet, so.
All right. Re-rolling that.
Wow, I got a 3.
Okay.
So,
Not a crit fail.
no, but still a fail.
All right, so you look around in this small, kind of cramped room. It looks like it's not fully set up yet. There's not a lot of equipment up here. There's just like a shelf over in the corner that seems like it's supposed to have some stuff on it, but it doesn't yet. And there's one little table with what looks like a digital projector sitting on it. All you see up here, though, is that there's a little sticky note on the projector that says, "Play me."
Huh. Do you guys need help coming up?
Don't grab my butt.
Like I want to.
Everyone
I
wants to.
I'm pretty strong, so.
You're gonna help Tootsie out?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a strength roll.
Yeah. Oh, No, 5.
That's a 5.
Yeah.
That's a success. You get a +1, Tootsie. Give me an agility roll to try and boost yourself up here.
That's a 4.
A 4. All right, +1 is a 5. That's a success. So you, Jake, kind of half-heartedly gives you a boost here. Not the person he'd rather be boosting. And you kind of scrabble up the wall and grab onto the ledge and pull yourself into the room.
I really should start doing martial arts like you.
Yeah, well, if you ever like want to join my class, just let me know.
Maybe. Do we have to let him in?
Well, I mean, we probably should.
Fine.
Yeah, I could get up myself. I just need to take like a running start.
Oh, just I lean out and hold the hand out.
I will too.
Okay, so both of you
Come
give me a
on,
strength
weirdo.
roll.
Okay.
Strength?
roll.
Yep. Because you're going to be hauling Jake up.
Aced it.
That was a fail on my part.
10.
All right, so you get a +2, even though Tootsie is half-heartedly doing this and isn't really putting
Come
her
on.
back into it.
I said, do I roll?
You're going to roll agility.
Oh. What's my agility? Oh, yeah. No, they're still D6. Let's go.
Great.
Oh.
But first, hold on, because you already rolled the right rolls,
Oh,
and you got a 4.
Oh,
so we'll keep that. That's with a +2, that's a 6. That's a success.
Oh, thanks.
Bondo, thank you for the bits.
Thank you,
So,
Bondo.
with a little bit of scrabbling and some kind of like wounded pride, like, I can do it, you managed to pull yourself up into this room too. It's very cramped up in here with just the 3 of you in here. It's very dark and cramped, and all of you can now plainly see there's a little sticky note on the projector that says "Play me," and there doesn't
Ooh.
appear to be much of
Oh.
right away.
Okay, well, maybe we should turn it. I mean, I want to see what it is, but it could alert them that we're here.
Oh, good call.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, let's do it really fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you hit it, and the blue screen pops up on the wall. Just nothing, and then it blips into life. It looks like just a weird shack. That's all you can see from the camera frame, which seems to be set on the ground, and you just see 2 legs just standing in the frame,
It's your birth video.
just kind of like calves down, and they sway a little bit, but that's all you see in the frame of the image.
What?
What is this?
I don't know. It's kind of.
I'm saying it's weird, guys. This is weird.
And then
Yeah,
you
it's
see
weird.
really long, spindly fingers kind of reach down in front of the frame and sort of grab the camera. And there's this herky-jerky motion as it switches position. And then all of a sudden, right in the middle of the frame is this giant, weird, half scarecrow, half clown face. Can I get a fear roll from all of you?
What
You're
is
gonna
a
make
fear
a
roll?
spirit roll. And both of you are brave, so you're gonna add a +2 to it.
But I'm also doubting Thomas is.
This is
effect
no,
here?
this is
Okay.
just a weird looking mask.
So I get a +2 for spirit.
6.
Okay, so you got a 6,
I got a 3.
a 3. That's a failure, Tootsie. You want to keep it? You can.
No.
Okay, all right. You can re-roll
The
them.
the faster I run out of faith, the more likely I am to die.
There you go.
True.
I'm here to die, people. That's a 4.
That's a 4. That's a success.
I got a 7.
A 7. All right. So you guys, whoa, are all of a sudden. This is not what you were expecting, but it doesn't. It's just a mask. It just looks like someone wearing a mask.
What was something Gage did to like scare all of us?
Ugh, that guy's a dick.
Yeah.
Didn't the guys who, like, you know, who owned the old house, didn't they, like, do movies or something?
Oh, I think you're right. I think it was the Washington family who made all those movies.
It was something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
they like, made that, you know, weird...
Oh, like horror movies.
Yeah.
That was it.
Meanwhile, this
Yeah.
face is still just on the camera, and it's slowly adjusting the lens and moving its face with it, and all you hear is the sound of heavy breathing.
Okay, we all saw paranormal activity.
Yeah.
They're
this is
trying to
just-
rip that off.
It's just creepy. Like,
And then those long, spindly fingers come back into frame and just cover up your field of view. And then the screen goes blue again. Ex Diana Moon, thank you very much for the
Diana
tip.
Moon. That's weird.
Thumbs down. Stop.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back in the attic,
I'll be right back.
or on the way up to the attic,
Yeah.
because you're not really sure how to find the attic.
No,
it's not a
the-
place that they would have signs for.
There have been signs, but I
Right.
can't read.
Yeah, that's true. The attic is actually, it's been converted into a fitness center.
This is perfect.
Yeah, you just keep going up, and you just find a big glass window
Yeah.
leading into what looks like a state-of-the-art fitness center.
Ooh, Alira.
Alira, thank you for the resub.
Oh my god. Nice going, Gabe. Nice going.
So, you walk in?
Yeah.
You're the only person in here. It's totally quiet. Or make a notice roll for me.
And I don't have notice?
You don't, which means you roll it at a
No.
d4 minus 2.
Sure.
Oh, you aced it.
You aced on the
Yeah.
d4, so you get to roll it again.
So 7 minus 2
Is a 5.
is a 5.
You hear soft crying from over in a darkened corner of the room.
Hello? Hello? I wander over to it.
You see what looks like a young woman with her back to you. She's got long pigtailed braids running down the back of her shirt, and she's just kind of curled up in a corner facing the wall with her head in her hands, and she's crying.
Yeah, hey, it's not that bad. Hey, we can hide here together. You don't have to worry about it. I'll protect you. Don't worry. What's your name?
As you get closer and you keep talking, it doesn't seem like she's responding to you at all, but you move a little closer, just trying to soothe her.
Yeah.
And the crying stops once you get a few steps behind her, and she just goes still.
Hey, you okay? I reach out.
Is that you?
Yes. It's me, Jenny. Jenny St. LaCroix.
You came for me.
I'm sorry?
You finally came for me.
You came for me, Mike! And she raises her head up and she's missing the lower part of her jaw. It's just hanging ragged open and her tongue is just flopping right there. Make a fear roll for me, please.
Oh, no.
I don't have fear.
Sorry, spirit roll. This is a fear test, so you're gonna roll your intestinal fortitude, your spirit.
4 and a 5.
4, all right, so you succeed. But you go staggering backwards from this and just kind of, you trip over a weight rack behind you and crash to the floor.
No!
Yeah, you do.
No.
And then when you look back up, she's completely gone.
What?
Because the kind people in chat unlocked a haunting, so thank you very much, you people in chat.
Poor Jessica.
I would just like to ask, how was I able to understand her if she's missing her lower jaw?
She had, I gave her the proper impediment of speech.
She still had a tongue.
She had a tongue and a
It's
top jaw.
ghosts. They don't have to make sense.
Oh.
Okay, call it not good.
Jenny's freaked the fuck out
Sure.
and is now running back downstairs.
Running back downstairs.
Yes.
All right, where are you trying to go now, Jenny?
I'm just trying to find people, find anything. I feel like I probably pass when...
98, 99, 100. Ready or not, guys? Here I come.
So I
And you hear the mic being turned off downstairs.
as I'm running, I hear that, but then I also hear like a movie playing in the movie.
Wow,
area.
you ran 2 floors down real fast, but you are the jock, so yeah, that makes total
Why
sense
are
to
you
me.
questioning?
I'm not at all. I'm just
Also,
catching everyone else
I'm
up.
fueled by fear at this point.
You do hear what sounds like weird, that kind of high-pitched whine of some sort of video
Yeah.
being played nearby, and you see light under one of the doors down the hall.
Yeah. So I definitely like run to the door. Like, I'm not gonna break the door,
Sure.
but I am gonna run into the door.
Okay, so this is a heavy, oak door. Everything in this place is solid wood. So
Again, you're questioning me.
Are you trying to... You're not trying to break it
I'm not trying
down?
to break it down, but I'm trying to get there as fast as possible.
Okay.
Because I now know that Gabe's done counting as well.
Yes. Gauge.
And
Gauge.
Gauge.
Yeah, get it right.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
So yeah, I'm running full force. I don't want to break the door down, but if I happen to break the door down, it happens. But I'm just trying to open the door
Okay.
and then close it as fast as possible.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So
I'm gonna do that.
You go and run over and try, you just slide into the door and try and open it, but it's locked. Meanwhile, you guys, the video just stopped playing and all of a sudden you hear someone frantically trying to get in through the door to the theater.
It's like,
It might be Cage.
Oh my god, he totally planned this.
Right?
Oh, he's trying to freak us out.
I know. With this video and this.
guys, let me in.
That doesn't sound like Gage.
Doesn't.
It's me, Jenny St. LaCroix.
Uh,
Let me in.
Jake is like, oh, Jenny St. LaCroix.
Look, I already did one good deed today. I'm not in the mood.
But we probably should. I mean, Jenny, think about it like this. If, like, we need somebody really tough or something.
For hide and seek?
I don't know.
Is there another door to this room?
No, this is it. Just
this
big double doors that lead into the theater. Yep.
Giselle, if you think it's a good idea, then I also think that.
Okay, yeah, I think we should. Sorry, Tootsie.
Ugh.
So I'll go and unlock it. And
Okay.
Just be like, okay,
I've been outvoted.
like, be quiet.
Hey, oh,
Yeah.
hey,
Quietly.
you.
It's
Yeah.
Giselle.
Oh, yeah, Giselle, hey.
Hey, Jenny, come on in.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, but be quiet, because I don't think he knows we're here.
Have you seen the girl with the braids? There's a girl with the braids. Did you see her too?
I mean, there
Is
are
she
a lot
down
of
here?
people here, so...
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. What are you all doing here?
We're hiding.
Hide and seek?
Right.
Duh.
Right.
Why do you seem so freaked out?
Nothing. Nothing. It's nothing.
We saw, like, a weird film that was left in here. Did you see something, too?
Oh my god, he's totally...
Oh,
Like,
he
he's
like
planned this,
planted
right?
stuff all over this lodge.
Yeah,
Oh
there's this
my...
creepy film that's, like, I don't know, it's just weird. It's probably, I don't know. I think he planned something probably to freak everybody out.
So he doesn't have to pay up because he's a cheapskate.
Oh, well, I mean, I figure he'll still pay. I mean, he usually sticks to his word, right?
Everyone give me a notice roll. And since you're on the second floor of the resort, I won't make you take any penalties to it.
Oh my. Oh, god damn it!
I keep
Is that a
getting
crit
double-
fail?
Crit failed again!
Wow,
I
you're
keep getting
destined.
double threes.
You know
Double
what?
threes.
5.
Fine.
5? Okay.
I'll take it. I'll
You're
take
gonna
my
take the crit fail.
Yes!
Well, I got a 3, but since I don't notice anything, that's a 1.
Oh, right, yeah, so -2. So you got a 1,
Uh-huh.
you got a 3, you got a 5, and you critically failed. All right.
We're all trying to die here, right?
So they're all having a conversation with Jenny and Jake, but you're not super interested in like sports and like whatever. You decide now's probably another good time to light a match and see if you can impress Giselle with your pain tolerance. But as
Weird
you
flex.
as you do
Weird
that,
flex.
you go to pull it out and just strike the match, and you suddenly hear startled screams from down below you. It doesn't sound like anything untoward. It sounds like people being like shrilly excited and disappointed that they've been found. So you guess that Gage has begun looking for everyone downstairs. But you're so momentarily distracted by that you tug too hard on the match. And as you strike it, stolen tag, thank you for the resub. It bursts a light, but the tip of it tears off the end of the match and goes hurtling through the air right for Giselle's face.
I grab it.
Oh.
No, sorry, this is me narratively describing her critical failure, so there can be no intercession of grabbing. But I will say,
I watch it happen.
I will say, you see it happen and you reach out to stop it. Your sports reflex is kicking in, but you're too slow, and it goes hurtling through the air, and it extinguishes in the air, but still the hot match head just kind of flies up to your eye and gets in your eye, Giselle.
Ow!
Oh my god.
Giselle,
Are you okay?
you're at a -1 to all sight-based rolls for the rest of the evening.
I think so, but... that really...
Oh, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I would never do anything to hurt you.
Okay,
Giselle.
John Benet Ramsey's little brother.
Oh, classic Tootsie!
Like,
Someone shouts from a nearby room.
Woohoo! You've been twitched!
No, it's fine. I think it's fine.
It's not fine. Your eye is
Let me
bright
see.
red.
Let me see.
I'll be
Let me
alright.
see.
Oh my
Does it look
God.
okay?
No, that looks real gross.
let me check my purse. Oh, I didn't bring my Visine. Fuck.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, I can probably take care of it at some point.
Ugh.
I'm so dumb. Oh, dumb Jake, always doing dumb things. Oh,
Yeah, you do.
Everyone give
Okay,
me
it's okay.
another notice roll, except for Jake, who is mentally distraught right now, and I'm gonna say probably not with it enough to pay attention.
Wow, I got a 1, but not a crit fail.
This is a hearing-based roll, so it wouldn't take your penalty.
Okay, well, I got a 2.
2 still sucks.
I got
I got
11.
a 2.
11?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. So, Tootsie, you also now hear some screams from downstairs, although they seem kind of close to your location. And again, it sounds like people, you can't make out the words, but...
Shit. Okay, quiet. He's got a be here soon. I hear him. I hear him.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I don't have to be loud.
So you guys just kind of like huddle down in the movie theater with the door closed and the lights off, and it's very quiet in here down behind the seats. And man, Giselle, you can't get the smell of smoke out of your sinuses now after that match hit you in the eye. It's like it went in through your tear ducts.
It probably did.
Yeah, a little bit.
But actually, it kind of smells like smoke to a lot of you.
Oh, that's so smoky smelling.
What the hell?
Jake, did you do
Will you
this?
cut it out?
I swear I didn't light another match. And one match shouldn't like make it smell that smoky. I
Only
know
to prevent
about
forest
fire.
fires.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess one match wouldn't make it that bad.
I look up from a hiding spot.
Okay. Nothing seems out of place in the room, but yeah, now that you guys are talking about it, you can all definitely smell smoke. And then, from somewhere downstairs, you hear screams again. This time you all hear them. But these don't sound like startled fun screams. These sound very different. You hear screaming and then more screaming. You hear something crash, something loud and wooden sounding. More screaming, and then you hear suddenly you hear gunshots go off downstairs. Jenny played it cool about the gun, so the gun remained inside at the lodge. You hear gunshots, more screaming, more chaos sounds, more crashing, and now you just hear screaming
This is
constantly
fucking
from
worked.
downstairs.
What is that, a gun?
You hear noise erupt from everywhere in the lodge, as though everyone in their hiding places is now making startled, screaming noises and running around. You hear footsteps frantically pounding down the hallway, and more screams. Everyone make a notice roll for me. This is hearing-based, so you're cool, Giselle.
Okay.
Doesn't matter for anyone else, just letting her know she doesn't have her
I got
penalty.
a 5.
I critically failed.
I got a 4.
A 4? 4? And a 5?
I got a 5.
You crit failed. Do you want to keep it or re-roll it?
Nah, reroll it.
You're going to re-roll it. All right. I like your style. Jenny?
There you go. You aced it on that 4.
I aced it on a 4. 5 minus 2, 3.
Still a failure, but not a critical failure. So everyone but Jenny, who just has her head down, just kind of like assuming the crash position, so she can't really hear that well, hear some more pounding down the hallway, and you hear someone go, "Fire!" Just really muffled. You're not entirely sure you heard, but it sounded like someone said something about a fire.
Did someone say fire? Because we're smelling smoke, and if it's fire, we should probably get out of here.
This is probably another fucking trick, like the video.
You know what? Screw this game. Screw this game. We need to get out of here.
You hear another crash from downstairs, although this sounds a lot closer, and now you can definitely smell smoke, and looking up, you can almost see it in the air. You can see smoke coming up from underneath the cracks below the door to the movie
I'm gonna
theater.
rip Gage's head off. This is so not
Is there
good.
any other exit?
Giselle,
There is
we
not.
gotta
This
get
is
out
the
of
only
here.
door in.
Yeah, I think you're right, Jake. I think even if it is a joke, if it isn't, then we could die.
Yeah.
I hear you, and I'm down. All
Okay.
right.
All right. So I'll take the lead. I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, so you open the door and it's hot to the touch. You open it up and you see the flickering of flames and smoke comes billowing into the room.
Holy shit.
Something
Oh my
out
God.
here is majorly on fire.
How do we get out?
Well, we should just get down close to the ground.
Stop, drop, and roll?
Yeah.
No, that's if you're on fire.
Right.
If you're just trying to get out of fire, does anyone have any wet towels? No?
I have a wet nap.
You can actually see down the hallway where the smoke is coming up. You see fire coming up the stairwell that appears to be the way that you got
Okay.
up to this floor, and
But
it's
there's probably
spreading.
more than one stairwell.
There
to
are.
This floor. So let's go away from the fire, everybody. All right?
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go
a good
away from
idea.
the fire.
You hear more crashes and screaming from downstairs.
Okay.
Okay, we should go.
Where are
the
you
other
guys
way.
going?
Yeah,
So-
we're leaving.
So we're going up.
No, that would be
Or-
that would be the wrong way to go.
Okay.
We're going.
Oh, we should go up, though.
No.
We're going away from
Away
the fire.
from the fire.
Away from the
But
fire.
on
So you're
the
gonna go
floor.
further down the hallway,
yeah.
past
Yeah.
the movie theater, to see if you can find another stairwell
Yeah.
or something down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys all take off running away from the fire, hearing sounds of chaos and screaming from upstairs, feet pounding, more crashing noises. The gun goes off again, you think, somewhere down there. fire
Who the fuck
and
had a
smoke
gun?
is billowing up.
It was Logan.
crazy.
Logan
What?
had a
Logan?
gun.
Why?
Why
had a
did
gun.
Logan have a gun?
I don't know. I think he said that his dad has a bunch, and he was like.
We're
inviting
Canadian.
me
We
over.
all have guns. That's not impressive.
You guys round a corner as you're shouting out. Yes, all Canadians have guns. It is known. And you round a corner. There's another stairwell. You can see flames, the light of flames flickering up from down there, but you don't see any on the stairwell.
Okay.
We should go this way.
Yeah, I'll scout ahead. And I.
Okay, be careful.
Okay, you're
I
scouting
high step-
ahead?
Yeah, I high step down.
Okay.
Make sure.
So you high step down, and as you're going down the stairs, you feel some heat underneath your feet. And as you do, you hear a crash, and the stairs beneath you completely bottom out and collapse. Beneath you is just the raging inferno of the ground floor. Can I get an agility roll, please? But this is at a -4, Jenny St. LaCroix, because this has taken you completely off guard.
Oh,
Do we see this?
Well, she's scouting things out.
True.
So you saw her, I don't know how far back. If you're standing at the head of the stairs, yes, you see her run down and just collapse down below. That seems like that wasn't a success, Jenny.
It's not.
It's a 0.
That's a crit fail, Jenny.
Oh.
That's a crit fail, Jenny.
Oh, bye, Jenny.
You have one more, Benny.
You know what?
What? Don't, hey, I'm gonna tell you this. If you guys get new characters, you get new bennies for that character. So just, this is not your personal bennies. These are your characters' bennies.
But side note,
Yeah.
how cool is this death gonna be?
Pretty dope.
Then I'm leaving it.
Okay, so as you're running down the stairs, I'll scout this out, Jenny calls back and starts power stepping down the stairs that just bottom out beneath her, and you see flames shoot up as Jenny scrabbles back, desperately lunging, using all of her athletics training, but it's not enough for this. She's only a teenager. And as she goes pinwheeling back, the flames shoot up, and Jenny, do you have any final words?
Always be training!
She screams as she falls backward, arms pinwheeling into the fire below, and you hear her scream this curdling, blood-curdling sound that suddenly is cut short with a gurgle, and this dark, black, greasy smoke starts to shoot up from underneath the stairs. Jenny St. LaCroix is no more.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
We can't go
Holy
back.
shit!
Oh no!
Holy shit! Holy shit!
And I need a
she
fear
died.
roll from all of you because, oh my god, Jenny just died in front of you.
That is spirit, correct?
That is
Yeah.
a spirit roll. And let's give this a -2 because this is
that's fair.
death, guys.
I got a 3. And I'm gonna reroll.
5.
You're gonna re-roll.
I got a 12.
Wow.
So
5.
You also aced on that die, so you get to re-roll it and add the result.
So you just don't give a shit.
I'm pretty
10.
chill about
You're
it.
A
very
Oh,
okay.
I got another 5.
So that's an 11.
Sorry. Yeah.
And -2, which is
Yes.
a 9, which is a
Okay.
success with a raise.
I got 12.
Yeah, neither one of you were super big fans of Jenny, and you didn't see her die, so you can still kind of hold this back and explain, maybe she's fine. Maybe she fell down and knocked over a charcoal pit that is now sending up this black, greasy smoke.
I got a 3.
You got a
Which just
3?
makes sense in this context.
You got a 3.
The normal
So,
one.
can you roll a d20 for me, please, Giselle?
11.
An 11. All right, Giselle, you are panicked. You are shaken, and you immediately have to flee. You have to get away from this. You have to get away. You have to get downstairs.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I have to get downstairs! We have to figure out a way to get downstairs right now!
And you just take off down the hallway back towards the other burning
Giselle,
staircase.
wait!
Giselle! She died! Oh my god, she died! Just running.
Okay, yeah, just running down the hallway.
I don't know what to
Flailing,
do.
yes.
I'm
Muppet
gonna tell my
flails.
parents.
And you run over to the other staircase, and you see flames licking up the sides of the walls, coming up to the second floor. The fire is growing in intensity, but it looks like there's space for you to make it down these stairs. You're pretty sure you could run past these flames, down, and get out of this place.
Martial arts, don't fail me now! Okay.
So you don't have to do that. You could go somewhere else.
No, she's panicking. It makes sense.
Panicking, she's gonna run down the stairs. So you guys see this. Are you chasing after
Oh,
Giselle?
yeah,
chasing after.
So
Yeah,
she's
definitely.
fleeing down the hall, but she's pretty fast. She takes martial arts, and she's heading right for that burning stairwell, and you can see it in her panicked eyes. She's gonna try and bolt down the stairs. and she's just about to do it unless one of you want to try and stop her. If not, she's going to go for
How
it.
can I
I'll
stop her?
try and stop her.
You're both going to try and stop her.
Yes.
Okay, so I want both of you to make... How are you going to try and stop her first?
I actually have a pretty decent agility.
Okay, so you're
So-
just going to try and, like, dive for her and try and grab her?
Oh, hell yes.
Okay, and
Yeah,
what are you going to
I
do?
also wanted to try and tackle her for her own safety.
Okay, and
You go
because-
high, I go low.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
because you guys have not coordinated this verbally, I would like you both to roll at a -1 for me, because you're both going for a physical maneuver at the exact same time on the same target.
We're looking at an 8.
Oh, you raised it.
An 8?
Oh, so that's 5.
6.
6 and
2 8s.
Also, 2 8s, 2 successes with raises. Now, Jenny,
yeah.
you are panicked,
Uh-huh.
and you are
Lucky
trying to
hanging.
make it down the
you.
stairs.
Uh-huh.
So give me an agility roll to just burst down there. If your agility beats their rolls, they're going to be too slow.
I got a 7.
Okay, that's not enough, Jenny.
No.
So you were like, I have to get out of here. I gotta get downstairs, and you take off running. But both of them come diving up behind you. Jake grabs your legs, and Tootsie just grabs onto your arm and yanks you back. And all of you collapse into a heap on the top of this landing as smoke starts burning up all around you. Meanwhile, a door right next to you slams open, and another teen comes running out. Which teen comes running out?
Cynthia LaVey,
Cynthia LaVey.
the horror movie geek.
The horror movie geek. All right, tell us a little bit about Cynthia.
Sounded different.
It did. It sounded like horror movie,
I
but
heard
it's
that too.
horror movie
Horror movie. Yeah.
A horror movie geek.
geek. Okay. Tell us real quickly about
So
Cynthia. We're in a
Cynthia-
high stakes situation
Yeah, so
here.
Cynthia's overly cautious. She's been hiding in this room by herself. She's heard all of the noises. She smelled the smoke, but she figures that this is where she needs to be because she relates everything to movies, and this definitely feels like the third act of Firestarter.
Sure, for sure. Absolutely.
Unfortunately, she's also a bleeder, so she's a little cautious about that too.
Yeah.
Like if she gets cut, she just bleeds.
Yep.
It's pretty crazy.
But I am very alert because of my heightened sense of awareness, because of my intense knowledge of horror movies, which we are absolutely in a horror movie right now.
Kind of seems like that. And I believe you have knowledge horror movies, which gives you some metatextual awareness of what's happening. So you can roll that at any point if you'd like
Yeah.
to get some insight on the situation. So
Yeah.
Cynthia bursts out of that room right next to you guys on the stairwell as you're flailing with Giselle, trying to
We
keep
have to
her
get out! We have to.
calm.
Why are you stopping me? We have to get downstairs!
You're going to fucking die if you go down the stairs!
You don't do it. You're freaking out, man.
Guys,
And I like lightly just.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're right, Jake. Thanks for that. Thanks, okay.
Somewhere down below, this weird techno beat just starts bursting out, and it sounds weird and crackling from the speakers as though they're burning while they play this sound.
get in here now!
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
So all of you are running into the room that Cynthia was hiding in?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a janitorial supply closet, but there is a small window on the back wall that leads to the outside, and you can see the snow and the storm raging outside. You also see smoke and the light of flames coming up from down below, but it looks like this could be a way out.
You're Cynthia, right? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you know
That's your name. I thought it was Carrie White.
Shut up, Tootsie.
where we need to get out of here? Do you know how to get out?
There's a window right there.
Oh,
So we can just
great.
get out, we can just sneak out, and we can get away from this place. We can get out of here, even though we all know that cable car is not going to be working, but
What-
we might as
why?
well try.
Why would it not be working?
Seriously.
Come on,
It makes no
Giselle.
sense. It was working earlier today.
Yeah, why would it not be?
Really?
We've been here for like 3 hours. Who would break? Oh, how would it break?
Oh my god, you're all such noobs.
Wait, you think that, like, Gage...
Don't talk about my boobs.
Tootsie,
Classic Tootsie.
you're the one.
I hate her.
Yes!
I really want her to die. Hi, chat. Please kill her.
Well, I mean, do you think it's like a trick Gage pulled? Did he, like, tell you something?
No, just...
Okay,
We're
whatever.
obviously in a
There is
high-stakes situation.
more
There's a
smoke
lot-
coming in
I
from
undo the
underneath
latch
door.
and push
Can
the
we
window
just
open.
get out of here, okay?
Okay.
Tootsie, you try. The window's kind of high up on the wall and it's not super big, but you go up to raise that latch, and for some reason, it seems jammed. The latch is not coming up when you try and push on
Oh,
it.
of course. So Cynthia also, I feel like, knows how there's a bunch of chemicals in this room.
There's all kinds. There's shelves packed tight on either side of you guys,
Yeah.
loaded with paper towels, toilet paper, cleaning supplies, all that kind of
So
stuff.
there's definitely a lye, and there's definitely some stuff that we can use that could corrode this lock that we can just...
Does Cynthia get any extra bennies?
She has luck.
She has luck, so here, take 3 of these and keep that one you already have.
All
I'll
right.
tell you what, for a benny, there is a container of lye in here for some reason.
Yeah.
Common cleaning supply in resorts.
It 100% is. Don't wire you.
Lye?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's a
Caustic lye?
It's a
Yeah.
common caustic cleaning supply.
Well, then I won't take a benny.
Yeah.
I'll just assume that.
But the fact
you
is
are
that
right.
Cynthia absolutely knows that if you mix that with water, and we can just put that on lock, and it'll absolutely just open it up.
I won't even make you roll for that. That sounds about right for
Every-
Cynthia.
Team needs a Randy, you guys. Every team needs a Randy. It's a
Or a-
Scream reference.
Who?
Or a
Go fuck
Cynthia.
So I do that.
Okay. I'm gonna need an agility roll from you, just to make sure you don't end up in the heat of the moment and cramped here in the closet, spilling caustic lye on any of your friends.
Oh boy.
Here's hoping that Cynthia dies right away. Nah, 5.
Okay, with the steady hands born of having done this in your head several times over,
So many times.
you mix a little lye with some water
Yeah.
and just pour it on the lock. It starts to sizzle and burn, and the clasp falls away. The window can now be easily pushed open.
And that's how you do that.
Immediately, a blast of cold air and snow comes in through the window, but you guys have a portal to the outside now.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
What floor are we on?
Second floor, not too high up, just about 10 feet up.
And there's snow, right?
There's snow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's probably like some towels in here, right? We can maybe tie them together and use it as a rope or something.
Are you kidding me? There's no time.
But we can't just jump.
Smoke is now starting to pour in from underneath the crack in the
We
door.
can't just jump.
I'm listening
when
to
we jump,
Spooky,
go
and I'm going out
limp.
the
Just
window.
go limp.
Okay, so you are climbing up to the window. Everyone's helping you out. I'm not going to make you guys roll for that. And you're just going to try and get up there and just drop out of the window.
Yep.
So it's about 10 feet up.
Okay.
And you can't see what is down below you because the storm and the snow are blowing so hard. There's smoke coming out. So, heads or tails, Tootsie?
Heads.
So, Tootsie,
Tell me how I die.
you
Paint me a word picture.
You jump out of the window, heading straight down, and as you see right below you, nothing but soft snow. You're gonna make it, Tootsie. And then a gust of wind comes and clears away what looks like a pile of gardening equipment that's been left out underneath this window in a wheelbarrow. Rakes, hose, and trowels, all for some reason pointed upwards out of this wheelbarrow.
Yes!
Tootsie, you take 4d10 damage
Ooh.
as you fall onto a wheelbarrow full of rusty, sharp garden supplies. Can I get another D? I'm gonna borrow. It looks like you don't have a D10
have
there.
a D10.
I'll borrow that one, and I need one more D10. Thank you very much, guys. Here we go. 8, 15. 21, 22 damage, Tootsie. You're gonna take 22 damage. What is your toughness?
5.
5. So 5, 9, 13, 17, 21. That is a hit with 4 raises. So you would be dead if you don't soak this.
Hell fucking yeah.
All right. So Tootsie jumps out the window. Any last words, Tootsie?
Oh, I get the point now.
Tootsie falls down
Don't ask me to be funny. I'm not the funny guy on the channel.
onto a wheelbarrow full of rusty garden implements, and you hear and oh my god! And you just see Tootsie's blood shoot out of her body as she gets eviscerated by this wheelbarrow of empty of rusty garden supplies. Fear check from all of you guys. That's a spirit roll.
Spirit. Wow.
Don't care.
3.
7.
7,
3.
I got
3,
2.
2. Okay, do you guys want to re-roll it or do you want to keep it?
No.
I'll keep it.
Okay.
Giselle's turning into the panic.
Will
mode.
both of you roll a d20 for me, please?
17.
5 and 17. Okay, you are shaken. So this is going to not do anything crazy right now. You're just real shook up about this. Giselle, You got a 17. You gain a major phobia.
This makes sense.
And your major phobia is the sight of blood.
Okay.
You are at a -4 to everything when you see a unreasonable amount of blood. It just freaks you out. You cannot get the image of Tootsie being impaled on rakes and shovels beneath you out of your mind.
Oh my god, that's the second person who's died in front
Look
of us.
on the bright side, you can't actually see it that well, so at least it's blurry.
Oh no, the storm has died down just long enough that you can very clearly see Tootsie's dead body.
But her eyes still messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without going
All right, I should have seen that coming.
What?
Stupid
Why?
Sophia. Okay, so let's make a little rope. Let's make this rope.
Actually, it looks like now that you can see where Tootsie fell and her blood spray kind of went out,
Okay.
it looks like you could just jump over this wheelbarrow. If you just give yourself a little bit of momentum out of the window before dropping straight down,
Alright.
you should be fine. It might be more dangerous, but you should be okay.
All right. Can I load myself up with something to make a torch with? A towel soaked in a chemical.
Give me a smarts roll.
With a mop. Just get a mop.
A smarts roll at -2 because you're in a hurry. Smoke is now pouring into this room. It's get out of here or asphyxiate at this point.
Aced it.
Woof.
It's a 10.
With your -2?
It's a 8.
An 8. Still a success with a raise. So you just look around. Already you're running through the list of things in your head for homemade torches. You grab what you need, tuck it under your arm. I assume you're next out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you jump out of the window and you jump over the deadly wheelbarrow now containing the remains of Tootsie, but you're still gonna take D6 damage from the fall, even though the snow is pretty soft. You take 4 damage. What's your toughness?
5.
5. All right, so you're okay. You get jolted and jarred a little bit, but you roll to the ground and just roll around holding
You just
your
need to
prize.
go loose. You just need to go loose, you guys.
And you're down on the ground. Who's next?
Giselle, you go first.
Okay.
So chivalrous of you, Jake.
All right.
You should boost her up though, just to give her some help.
Yeah, I wanna make sure you're stable.
That's really nice of you. Okay.
You're both
So-
still freaking out a little about Tootsie having been completely annihilated below
I guess
you.
I'll just jump over Tootsie. So I'm gonna try to jump.
Okay, so
What do I
you're
need
gonna
to
jump.
roll?
You don't need to roll anything.
Oh.
You can jump over her pretty easily. You're just falling with style at this point, but you are gonna take some damage. 4 damage. What's your toughness?
My toughness is a 5.
5. All right, so you two are fine as you roll to the ground, shaken up,
Thanks,
jolted and
martial
jarred.
arts.
That leaves you, Jake. You're last here. The smoke is really pouring in. You can
Alright.
barely see up to the window now.
So I'm like, I'm coming right for you, Giselle. I wouldn't leave you. I'm coming right down.
Okay, great. I'll
A lot
help.
of announcing.
I guess.
You guys. Just keep coming. Just please leave.
And you're jumping out?
Yeah, I'm jumping
Okay,
out.
you jump out. You're also gonna take 5 damage. What's your toughness?
5.
5? Okay, so that meets your toughness. You're already shaken up from the fear, and you just took another shaken effect, so that's gonna be a wound for you. So you now have a wound. You come down and you land on your ankle wrong, and you just feel it give out underneath you in a sharp
Crunch.
twinge of pain. So because you have a wound, all of your rolls are gonna be at a -1 right now,
Alright.
and your pace is also -1. So you're slower and you're less effective now because of that wound.
Oh, Jake, are you okay?
Oh God, my foot's turned the other way.
Actually, hold on. Actually, I just remembered. We're playing with gritty damage rules. So this is something, you take a wound, it shouldn't be your ankle. We should roll for what it is.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna roll 2d6 here real quick. 8. You actually fall right on your face.
Oh, that's definitely gonna
You
be
fall
bloody.
out of the window, and crack your head on the ground. So not only are you wounded, also you are just dazed a bit. Your agility die type is reduced by 1. So you
Wow.
no longer have a D6 agility, you have a D4 agility from now on.
Wow.
Oh,
Jake,
Question:
are you?
Is he
okay?
bleeding?
Yeah.
Oh, you.
But not an exceptional amount.
Oh, okay.
I did it.
Yeah.
I did it, Giselle.
Okay, you did.
Just for you.
Oh, good.
I mean,
Um,
okay, guys, I can see this unlikely romance blossoming between
What?
you two.
No.
But we.
So now that you guys are on the ground level and Jake is stumbling up to his feet, kind of bleeding a little from the head and seeming woozy, you see kids just running out from the flaming ground floor of the lodge in all directions out into the snowy woods surrounding you. People are screaming and just running for their lives. And one such person comes running right over to your group. Who comes running up?
It's Margot, the class president.
Margot, the class president.
Actually named after my actual high school class president.
There you
Nice.
go. A little bit of verisimilitude for you.
Yes. So she's very pretty, very rich, almost as rich as the Dukes. Not as rich, but almost.
Almost as rich as the Dukes.
And no one's as rich as the Dukes.
No one.
Yeah.
But she's also kind of stubborn and a little greedy and kind of a coward.
Nice.
But she has some redeeming characteristics as well.
She's very lucky, she's very pretty, and she's got so much money.
Yeah, super rich. All right, so you already have two
Oh,
bennies
good,
there
it's
from your last
Daphne.
character. Have two more there for your full complement there, Margot.
With lucky, don't I get one more?
You do, which is 4.
Oh, okay.
So Margot, your class president, everyone's choice for their pick to lead their class, comes running up. She seems singed and covered in soot and desperately terrified.
Margot, do you know what's going on?
I don't. I was hiding downstairs. I know we weren't supposed to, but don't tell anyone. And then there was a fire and there was screaming. Some guy had a gun.
Yeah.
Who had a gun?
I don't know.
Apparently it was Logan.
Make a smarts roll for me, Margot.
All right, that's a D6. That's a 2.
A 2. Okay, yeah, you saw nothing as you
saw
were running out from the ground floor. There was lots of screaming and activity happening around, a lot of things to see, none of which you saw as you went running right outside to get away from everything.
Okay, well, we should get away from this lodge, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to the we gotta go to the cable cars. Those are
Yeah.
for sure
I
gonna
mean, it's
be
gonna
the
be
way
shut
out.
down. It's not gonna be working, but that probably is the best place to check first.
Well, where else would we go if we don't go to the cable car?
I don't know. Is there like a speed? Like, is there any other way down this mountain? Do you know how to ski?
I mean, I do, but I don't have any skis.
Guys,
also
now
think
is
it-
not the time. You're right next to a burning ski lodge. You've got to get away from this or you might get hurt.
Yeah. Let's get away from Tootsie.
Wait, what about? Oh my God!
Yeah, don't look, Margot. Don't. Let's just.
Fear check from Margot. Tootsie's dead corpse,
-2.
completely eviscerated down there.
Oh, that's a crit fail.
Crit fail. Oh no. Crit fails are bad on fear checks. Okay,
Wow.
Roll a d20, and I don't remember the exact rule, so I'm just gonna say add 4 to this roll.
We're looking at a 10.
A 10. Okay, you are also panicked, Margot. You are shaken, and you just have to get away from this as quick as possible in the most direct route.
So I want it on record. Margot is wearing snow boots and a short skirt and a jacket.
Okay.
And she is doing the classic screaming and bolting into the forest.
Okay, Margot just screams and turns and runs straight into the dark snowy
no,
woods.
we
We are
should say-
talking
Whoa.
straight up Halloween bullshit.
No, wait, we have to go after her. We can't just let her go out there by herself.
But
I mean,
that's
she'll
the
just
wrong
Rose
way.
McGowan herself. It's
What?
fine.
I don't understand.
What?
Okay, come on. We have to go. We have to go. I'll run after her.
So you're running out, or
Ben,
Giselle
I
takes
want on
off
record
after
I'm more
her.
than that.
Are you following after Giselle?
I am, but I'm slower than her.
Just a
Yeah.
little.
But
I mean,
yeah,
she
but
takes
I am
martial
following.
arts.
Yeah.
But you're limping a little.
Yeah.
Come on, martial arts. What about you, Cynthia? Are you following the rest of these noobs?
It's better to be in a group than to be alone in these situations.
As soon as you're on your own, you're gonna get picked off.
You're screwed. So, might as well be with these fools.
All right, so you run off after them.
I mean, I saunter off after them.
Saunter casually off after them, keeping them in your sights.
Yeah.
And you get further and further away from the weird music and the flames and the screaming, and suddenly realize how big it is out here in the woods with all the snow just kind of hurling around you. You hear kind of strange noises that could be the wind blowing through trees, could be animals out in the woods, could be something else entirely. You're not sure. And Margot is just barreling through, branches whipping at her face and getting caught on her hair and tangling as she shakes them off and continues to run into the woods for a little bit. But eventually, Margot, you have to stop to catch your breath in a little clearing out here in the cold woods, and the rest of you catch up.
Margot, okay. You can't just...
What happened to her?
She fell on a lot of really pointy objects.
Why were they up like that?
I don't know. It's really weird.
Who even has a rake in the middle of November?
Yeah, I don't know, but you can't be alone out here. I mean, you could like fall, like Tootsie.
Where even are we right now?
I don't
Where
know.
did you make us go, Margo?
I didn't make you go anywhere.
Ah.
Everyone, give me a smarts roll at a -2 if you want to try and figure out where you are in relation to the
I
lodge.
will try to figure that out.
No, not for Margo.
I got a 2. I'm
With a
gonna try
minus
again.
what?
With a -2.
Oh, 3.
There, I aced
A
it.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, so not for Jake either. Jake, you're disoriented
5.
still. A 5?
Yeah.
You don't care. You're gonna be exactly where you need to be at the right time. 5. So you're pretty sure you guys ran off towards the back of the resort, heading away from the cable car. So you guys are running into the woods, off towards where that weird sanatorium used to stand, you think. But you're definitely running away from the cable car.
I think we went.
Also, J. Matthews 85 would like to give a +1 token to Giselle.
Oh,
Aw.
thank you, Jay Matthews. I think that we went the wrong direction. If we want to go to the cable car, we have to go the other way. Or I think that, like, remember there's an old sanatorium that was out here? I think we went that direction. We might be able to hide in, like,
That's
the ruins.
real?
I don't know. I mean, I just heard about it.
Ugh.
I mean, both of those options suck.
Yeah, well, I don't think we have many. I mean, as far as I know, there's no other way down this mountain but the cable car.
So real quick, let's take stock of what everyone has on them and how everyone is dressed. Because I very much doubt most of you had your full winter gear on when you were inside the nice, comfortable lodge.
Oh, absolutely not.
And we don't know what items you two have on you, if any. So what do you have on you, Margot?
I got a lot of cash.
Margot has money. And you're dressed fashionably for the cold weather.
Oh, no. I was dressed for a party with a big jacket on top. I'm
Gotcha.
not ready for this environment.
Okay. Jake, what are you wearing right now?
Jeans, black t-shirt, hoodie.
Okay, so also not really prepared for dead of winter snow.
I mean, this, even though we're inside, this is still the winter. So I have on jeans, I have my long underwear on, and I have a sweater on, but I don't have my jacket and I don't have my gloves or hat, which is not very smart whenever you're outside like this.
You've been very uncomfortable this whole time. Also, you look just kind of artfully disheveled. Everyone else is like really disheveled, but you're just so normal and
Hey, my
nothing
hair's
special
still
about
perfect,
you.
I'll have you know.
Oh yeah, of course. It's a little disarray from a twig that grabbed you, but you can smooth that down.
It was in my
real quick.
rider.
Yeah. And then how are you dressed,
So
Cynthia?
she has skull tights on, mini skirt, definitely Steven's jacket. Is definitely wearing
The exact jacket Steven's currently wearing.
Exact jacket that Steven is wearing.
Please keep in.
Plus a shirt that says Carrie was right.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
and I have
in
a
no way
slingshot.
prepared for. You have a slingshot?
And I have a slingshot.
That's right. I gave you a
And
slingshot.
a torch.
Why a slingshot?
And the makings of a torch.
I used a random item generator to give most of you guys these things.
Well, it's because I love old movies, but I also like Dennis the Menace. So I always have a slingshot in my back pocket.
Very specific.
And
You guys remember that in school, how there was some trouble because of my slingshot in my back pocket?
Mm-hmm.
I remember you knocked a kid's eye out.
Yeah, I remember someone else doing that same thing.
Oh, but you didn't get the bad reputation. It's because I was poor.
and also you bit him after you knocked his eye out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not how I'm going to die.
So you guys are calming down in this clearing, but it's getting very cold.
Oh,
We need to get somewhere where we can like light a fire or get warm or something like that.
Oh, my head hurts and I'm cold.
Yeah, also you should probably sit down, but like don't go to sleep because if you have a concussion, you don't want to go to sleep.
Maybe I need help
Ew,
getting warm.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
You should just give in to this. It's just gonna happen.
No, just
Give it to Act 3.
He's
It's gonna
confused.
happen.
what?
He's just taking
Oh my
his
god,
head.
you creepy girl from the ring. Okay, so it's a sanatorium.
Good pool.
I know my
You
movies.
got something there, Margot.
I know my movies. Leave me alone. So the sanatorium, like, do you think it's close if it's even real?
I mean, I don't know for sure, and I think it burned down, but I know there were supposed to be like mines or something around here, so there's probably at least somewhere we could get some shelter.
Mines. Oh my god. Okay, this is not how I die. This is not how I die.
Oh no, Margot. This is how you die.
What? Don't say something like that.
We should find some place to huddle for warmth.
Yeah, we could
None
stay
of these
there
options
till
are good.
morning. And we could all huddle together.
I'm not
if we
huddling with you.
need like skin to skin
We get
contact
it.
to be warm.
We get it, you perv.
Oh my God.
It's fine.
We need to survive.
Okay, yeah, let's just go that way, and I mean, I think we'll be able to see it. You know, I mean, I assume it was like a big building, so even if it burned down, we'd be able to see it.
We just have to listen to the music cues.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Just ignore her. The bent neck lady thinks she's really clever.
Ooh, Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah.
Very, very clutch.
So you guys start trudging into
I'm starting
the
to have a
woods.
thing for
I
Margaret.
know.
No, I'm definitely noticing. I think you might be the 3-act structure here, Cynthia and Margot. You guys start trudging through the snow and the wind and the storm further up the mountain, hoping against hope that there was actually that weird sanatorium up here and that any bit of it still stands after it supposedly exploded. However, none of you are dressed for cold, and it is bitterly that out here. So can I get a vigor roll from all of you?
Vigor.
Vigor roll.
And also, we're going to subtract 2 from that because none of you are really wearing warm clothing. Except for you, normal girl, you're wearing kind of warm clothing because you have long underwear on for some reason.
So do I?
You don't have to subtract 2
Oh,
from
okay.
it.
I got a 7.
A 7. All right. So, Margot, your big puffy coat is more than just fashionable. It's surprisingly insulated.
It's all
It's
that cash.
Gucci.
It's the cash. Yeah, it's lined with cash.
Two.
A 2. Jake, you are not feeling great. In addition to your wound, which is not getting better, you take a level of fatigue, which is also going to add another -1 to all
We're
of
gonna
your
have a
rolls.
Jake sickle soon.
But not your pace. You still move at the same speed, but you're at a -2 to everything now.
I got a 5.
A 5. You're feeling okay. Thank God for long underwear.
I have a 7. My Stephen Pope jacket is working very well.
Yeah, for some reason it's, I think it might be, maybe it's a polyester lining or something.
It's denim.
But inside, the lining is polyester.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's Canada, so it's all fur lined. Everything's
enough.
fur lined.
It's a
right?
synthetic fabric and fur inside, which doesn't breathe super well and is keeping a lot of your body heat in it. So you guys continue trudging up this hill. It's tiring, and Jake does not seem to be doing super
I
well.
think we should hurry because I think like Jake's not doing okay.
The
You should
blood,
huddle for warmth.
I mean, okay, yeah. Come on, Jake.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
okay.
Let's find this place, okay, guys?
Definitely looks like his love is keeping us warm.
Well, you know, if he survives, I'd like to see like no more dead bodies tonight.
So you're doing like the awkward sort of side hug move with Jake, like going up the hill.
Christian
like,
side hug.
We're doing this, but we're not really doing this. And you continue to trudge up the hill. You come to a rise, and you look out over the edge, and the snow is blowing in your eyes, but you do see what looks like the distant shape of some sort of structure down into this valley below.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah,
There's something.
It's not going to be the Overlook Hotel.
Oh my God.
I
That's in
don't-
Colorado, you dweeb. Let's go.
I'm
if I
so
had a
cold.
penis, it would be so erect right now.
What a weird thing to say. So you guys start heading down, but it looks like it's another pretty lengthy walk that you're going to be trudging through. It's definitely getting on into the night at this point, and it's still bitterly cold out here. I'm going to need another vigor roll from everybody, and this time, your thermal underwear does not protect you, Giselle. Everyone's at a -2, including Giselle, but that's a -4
4.
for you,
I'm
Jake.
gonna try to reroll.
Re-rolling, all right.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, you aced it.
Ace.
Ooh.
I'm also going to re-roll.
I got it.
So that's 7 minus 4.
Which is a 3,
Three.
which is one short of a success. However, you are getting the awkward side hug from Giselle, which is helping keep you a little bit warm. That would give you a +1. So I will say, Jake, you are getting just the bare minimum amount of heat you need to not die.
Jake's taking all my heat because I got a 3.
You got a 3. You take a level of fatigue,
Okay.
Giselle. He is indeed taking all of your heat and all of
That's
your
how it
personal
works.
space.
9.
9. Margot is doing exceptionally well, despite the mini skirt.
So you didn't she has the stubborn flaw.
That's true.
So I'm just gonna say she is like, I'm not gonna fucking die here.
I am not cold. And she is not.
She's not.
Cynthia?
I have a 3.
A 3. Cynthia, even though you are also trying to be cool and aloof, you are feeling the cold as well. You guys get the impression, if you stay out here much longer, you might all freeze to death. It seems to only be getting colder as the night goes on.
I think we need to hurry. It's really cold out here.
Okay, I'm gonna do something really... You have those matches on you?
I do. Oh, do you have that half a torch, or was that you?
Oh, you want me to make a torch right now? That's probably pretty smart.
Give me a smarts roll, please. Cynthia?
I mean, with those hand motions, you gotta give her a plus.
I mean, I don't think I need to. I think Cynthia knows what she's doing. Very quickly, she whips together a torch using pieces of janitorial cloth and pizzazz.
It's just a broken off mop handle, a towel soaked in rubbing alcohol.
And I was gonna light a wad of cash on fire, but I like yours better.
Hey, she has a wad of catch, Jake.
Oh. I
Light
could
the torch
use
on
that.
All right, so you guys kind of huddle together and try and get out of the wind enough that you can light a match. It takes a couple matches to get through it, but you finally get one to light and hold it up to the torch, which bursts to light and provides a precious, though small, amount of warmth.
How long will that burn for?
I don't know. Depends on the movie.
And
Probably just long enough.
Okay, well, let's still try to hurry.
All right, so you guys continue down the hill, and as you get closer, some sort of broken structure rises up out of the snow.
Oh.
It looks like the skeletal remain of a broken, charred out, burned down building. There doesn't appear to be a whole lot of shelter here, but it does look like whatever happened here was violent and fiery. And as a mixed blessing of a kind being so close to a weird, creepy location, the wind is less powerful down here in the valley. It seems to give you a little bit of a respite. You're still freezing, but you're no longer really feeling the biting cold.
Well, I guess
Jesus. Okay.
something, yeah. We should probably be careful, though. I mean, if it was on fire, it could collapse really easily, right? Yeah.
It's better to be
Jake's not
inside than
okay.
out right now. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so you guys start walking over to this burned out husk of a building, and you hear something run through the snow behind you. Sudden, quick footsteps just running right across your path behind you.
I jump.
You jump
Oh yeah.
and turn around.
Of course. I have yellow.
Nothing there.
What was
I
that?
have alertness. Can I notice?
Make a notice roll for me.
What the fuck was that?
It's an 8. It's a 6 + 2.
You look and scan for any sign of anyone, checking the tree line on both sides. You don't see anything, and you look down and notice no footprints of any kind, although you distinctly heard the crunching of snow behind you.
What was that?
I mean, obviously it was a ghost, so let's just keep moving.
Ghost? No, it was probably just like an animal. Of
As
some
you guys are
kind.
looking at it, again, the sound of someone running across the path behind you in the opposite direction from where you were going. You turn
And
around.
That's when Margot books it.
All right.
Damn it, Margot.
Oh, man.
Margot, where are you running to?
Towards the sanitarium.
Okay, so Margot takes off towards the sanitarium.
Okay, yeah.
Not shrieking, panicking. This is just like one of those, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah, and as she goes, you all see someone running in the woods right parallel with her. Margot does not seem to be
I'm not
aware
gonna
of
fucking
this.
die here.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
shit.
fucking die here.
Okay,
I'm not
we-
gonna fucking die
we have
here.
to
man.
go.
Oh man.
We have to go. We had to tell Margot.
Can I try to use my slingshot at it?
Yeah. Give me a shooting roll.
Shooting. D6. All right.
So I'm going to give you a -2 because you're quickly loading up one of your shooting marbles that you keep in your pocket into
Get
the
us the
slingshot.
meds.
You
And-
are a weird 18-year-old.
I'm gonna re-roll this.
Okay.
So what was it, a -2?
-2.
Mm.
5 -2 is a 3.
You do have your bump too.
Ooh, do I have a bump?
Yeah, you want to use it?
Yeah.
+1. There you go. Thank you very much, kind strangers in chat. That makes it a 4. You notch it into the slingshot thing, the sling part. I don't know what it's called. You pull it back,
sling.
you sight it, and let it fly, and your marble streaks true through the trees and hits whoever is running next to Margot right between the shoulder blades. No reaction. Margot is now running further down the path towards the sanatorium, and that figure in the woods is keeping pace.
Margot!
I want to turn around and scream when we're doing that, but I'm too much of a coward, so...
Oh, you just keep running.
I'm Bolton.
What are you guys doing?
I'm Michael
I'm gonna
Bolton.
go after Margot.
All right, so you're running
I killed
after...
Tootsie earlier.
You're running after Margot. What are you two doing?
No, stop! Don't run after her!
I want to try and stop her from running after Margot.
Give me an agility roll.
I'm also going
Alright.
to try to stop her.
Both of you give me an agility roll at a -1.
Oh, I'm at 4. Does someone
So
have
minus
another
5
4?
for you.
Huh? Oh, D4? 4.
A 4?
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. What's my minus?
5.
I'm -2.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. No, -3. -3.
Okay. 0.
Okay. All right. So a 0 and a 4. Give me an agility roll, Giselle. You are only resisting the 4. Jake is just like, no.
Come back.
I got a 6.
All right. She's too quick for you, Cynthia. She's so average, but you're slightly below average. And she goes running off after Margot. What are you trying to do?
Well, I'm thinking, like, if there's just one other person, then at least if we're a group, where maybe we'll intimidate this other thing or person that's running after.
So you're running after Margot. Margot, you just hear them yelling something at you to run, which you're already doing, so you keep running. But you now...
I'm not gonna fucking die here. I'm not gonna fucking die here. I'm not gonna fucking die here.
You now hear someone over in the woods next to you running and keeping pace. Do you look over?
No.
Okay, you're like, nope, and you keep running.
I am stubborn, and I'm apparently a little meta too, so I'm like, no, fuck that. I'm running.
You hear a kind of breathlessly off from the side, good night for a jog. And Margot, you see the figure kind of coming over out of the trees, running towards, Giselle.
Giselle, yeah.
You see the figure running towards Margot, and then all of a sudden, you lose sight of that person or thing or whatever it was. It's like it just vanishes, and Margot is just running for the sanatorium.
Okay, I'm still chasing after Margot.
Then you hear something from above you. There's another rise off to the side, and in between you and Margot, you hear someone screaming as though they're falling from a great height, and a teenager in a Letterman's jacket comes crashing out of the sky and bashes his face onto a rock on the ground, and you see his skull burst open as his eyes pop out, and he rolls over onto the side. Can I get a fear roll from the three of you
there a lot of
at a
blood?
-2? Margot, you didn't see it. Oh God, there's so much
And
blood.
would this be considered supernatural?
No, it's just super gross.
Okay.
So you're at a -6 already for this fear roll.
I am?
Yeah, because it's
Jeez.
-4 for your phobia. There's a lot of blood, and a -2 for it anyways.
Oh, and a minus, and so I'm at a
-7 then.
Seven.
Oh my god.
You're at a -4.
Okay.
This is spirit,
-2.
right?
This is a spirit roll.
Oh, I am
shit.
like -1.
Okay.
I got a -3 and I have no more rerolls. Here. No, that's stupid. Okay.
I'm at an 18 so far. Hold on.
Holy.
Oh shit, I am at a
Wow.
21 so far.
Wow, look at those aces. Holy
All right,
shit.
so I ended up with 25 -2.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
23.
Do
Okay,
you wanna
Margot, you
roll
didn't
with or-
see this,
No.
but you both failed, right?
Yeah.
Can I get a D20 roll from you and one from you, but add 2 to it, please?
Okay. This isn't affected by fatigue or anything, right?
No.
13
13 star, thank you for the bits. So you, Jake, are panicked. Another teenager, you didn't see who it was, just seems to have died in front of you. You are just taking off right after Margot. You're gonna run past this thing, not look at what happened. You've gotta get to the sanatorium. You are freaking out.
12.
12. You're panicked as well. You're like, no! You're running after Margot.
Oh god, somebody else died!
Leaving just Cynthia standing alone here, completely calm and collected. Cynthia,
Yeah.
what are you thinking right now?
Can I see who this was? Do I recognize the Letterman jacket? Is there like a last name on the Letterman jacket?
You walk over to this body,
Mhm.
and you just see its grisly face staring up at you. But there's a strange translucent quality to it. This looks like a young African-American man. He looks like someone who's used to keeping active.
Real active.
Real
athletic.
active.
Mhm.
He's got a Letterman's jacket on. Doesn't have a last name. It just says Matt. Right there on the chest. And as you're looking at him, he just fades from sight because the strangers in chat unlocked another haunting from the original game.
Yes.
Oh.
All right, so you guys are panicked. Margot's already running. Cynthia,
Man.
I'm gonna give you a Benny for that exceptional resistance to fear that you just
Yeah,
showed.
fuck with deer.
Yeah.
All right, and you guys are heading to the sanatorium.
Am I there yet?
Margot, you are absolutely there. You come skidding to a stop in the burned out remains of this place. There doesn't appear to be much shelter here at all.
Damn it.
It's just all like old support beams, but just blackened wood and debris everywhere. Jake, you come hobbling up behind Margot, and you're not too far behind. You guys are slowly regaining your senses.
Someone else just died, and I don't know where they fell from. I don't know what's happening.
Wait, fell?
Yeah, they like fell and like their skull like cracked open.
I want to look up.
So you look up.
I want to see if there's like a cliffside or something this guy could have fallen from.
No, there's nothing anywhere near here.
Giselle, that's impossible.
Well,
I'm
I
freaking
just
out.
saw it, yeah, but I know. I don't know. Maybe like it probably didn't. Maybe he was like running and like tumbled or something. I don't know. This is too much. This is all too much.
Giselle, listen to me. We're not gonna die here.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm with you.
I don't know. I think we're gonna die here. Everything's been happening. It's a freaky place.
Yeah, okay, well, at least we've got some shelter.
Where's Cynthia?
Oh my god.
Shit. I don't know. Cynthia!
I just saunter up.
Oh, okay, good.
Calmly.
Are you okay?
Oh, this is very True Detective Season 1.
Oh, okay.
What?
King
Well,
in
I'm
yellow,
just-
let's go.
Glad you're here. Okay.
Margot is killing it with these references tonight. So there doesn't appear to be much shelter here, and again, after the initial adrenaline rush of all of the running, you're feeling the cold. Are you guys looking around for somewhere you can take shelter?
Yeah.
I'm looking for the basement or entrance to the mine.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
if there's anything
Because
that
if this
like,
is real, that has to be real too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so give me notice rolls, everybody. And remember to apply any penalties you have from fatigue or wounds.
I don't have my blood penalty anymore.
What does fatigue do? 1? No,
Negative, -1. Yeah, you do still have your match penalty, though.
Right. So
-1.
-1. All right, Jake, you were freaking out, and you are losing blood still, and you don't feel good.
I failed. Not
failed.
dramatically, just.
All right, just a
I'm
failure.
wait, hold on. Never mind.
I got
I got a
one.
5.
You got a 5?
Yeah.
1. All right, so all of you are looking around, and you just don't see anything. Just emptiness and cold and death all around you. You guys are gonna die. You're gonna die in this storm. Yes, Margot, you're gonna die in this storm.
I was gonna go to
fucking die.
college.
Fuck you, narrator.
It's starting
I'm not
to
gonna
creep
fucking
in.
die.
You're gonna die in the storm. Cynthia, with a cool head, you just kind of scan the horizon, and you do see off kind of at the end of what looks like a little rise, there appears to be an opening that's somewhat obscured by the snow that looks like it goes down into the earth.
You were looking for a mine entrance?
Yes.
There you go.
But you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh, okay. We should go in there, and we can wait out the night.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
It's really the only option we have. Woozy over here and Blindy over here.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
I'm not good with nicknames.
Yeah.
You're not good
really.
with nicknames nor people. Come on, let's go.
So you guys are all trudging off towards the mine opening. So you go trudging through the snow. You guys are all starting to feel a little bit of the effects of being out in the cold for this long, but it looks like you're sheltered from the storm down in this mine. So you head into the darkness, torch held aloft still, and you are out of the snow and the storm, and in the silent darkness of this old mine tunnel that is partially collapsed up ahead, it looks like, but you see a little bit into it. It looks like some of the rubble has been cleared to the side, and there seems to be a pathway forward into the dark.
Okay, maybe if we get a little deeper, we can like, I don't know, light a fire or something with the torch.
Yeah, that's probably the smartest idea.
We have to stay warm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I'm
have to do
agreeing with you.
whatever.
Oh.
It just sounds like I'm being sarcastic.
Okay.
Her parent, don't mind her. Her parents dropped her on her head when she was a kid, and she doesn't have the part of her brain that makes her normal. Let's go.
I feel like they're flirting.
Yeah, I don't really know what's happening. They just both seem mean.
All right, so you guys are heading down a little bit past this partial collapse and deeper into the mine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that seems like a very reasonable, rational decision. You head deeper into the darkness and sort of kind of shuffle your way past the rocks. Careful to not dislodge any, you don't want to be trapped down here. And you see what looks like a little light from up ahead, down the tunnel and off to the right.
Oh, maybe someone else is down here.
Oh, it's great.
And how is that a good thing?
Well, it could just be...
Yeah, our classmates.
You've obviously never seen The Hills Have Eyes.
No, I haven't. It's too gory.
Wes Craven's overrated. Listen, if this is real and
He's
he
talking about this remake, but whatever.
if the sanatorium is real and this is real, then there was probably a way to get here from the house. So yeah, probably it's someone.
Yeah, which is good. Like, more people, I mean, I don't know, you seem to have watched all the horror movies. More people are better, right?
Yeah, I mean, I find people dumb, but now I think this is a good thing. We need more people.
How do I use horror knowledge with the horror tapes?
Oh, what are you trying to figure out?
Like the best situation here. If there's like, should we go to the light? Should we not?
Give me, I believe you have knowledge horror movies, right?
I do.
Give me a roll of that.
You aced it.
I aced so I got a 9.
Success with a raise. It still seems a little early in the story structure for, it seems like you guys are in the, like, figuring out what's going on
Like, it's not gonna be
phase
the
of
big
things.
bad. Like,
You're pretty sure at worst it's gonna be like a minor encounter up there, but at best you might get some clarity on what's going on.
I think that we should go towards it.
Yeah,
It's a little bit too early for all of our demises.
Okay.
I don't think we can TPK now.
Stop talking
What?
like that.
That doesn't
Let's go.
even- I don't know what that means. Okay.
So you guys are heading down towards the light?
Yeah.
So you kind of creep down this mine tunnel. It is thankfully warmer down here. Something about being down in this cave, there seems to be some sort of natural warmth coming from somewhere. And you creep up closer to the light. Are you guys trying to be quiet?
Yeah, I mean, we gotta be careful.
All right, can I get stealth rolls from all of you then?
Oh, I don't have that.
If you don't have it, you just roll it with a d4 minus 2.
Do I get my wall die?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Man, I'm at a minus
I'm gonna.
3, right?
You're gonna re-roll that, Cynthia?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got a 1. Can I read?
You absolutely can. It's gonna be real hard for you to make this, Jake, but I believe in you.
Yeah.
You're super good at creeping.
Yeah.
I got a 2.
A 2? Okay.
Yeah, I got a 3.
Oh, you aced on that one, so you get to
Yeah.
re-roll it. Double ace. Roll it again.
Wow.
Look at you being all creepy.
So, okay, who's good at adding?
15 minus 2, you got a
Yeah.
13, which is a
Yeah.
success with 2 raises. So even though you are feeling a bit beat up, you're still pretty good at creeping. So Jake kind of goes right into skulk mode and starts creeping down towards the light. What did you get?
3.
A 3? You also got a 3, and you got a 2. You guys are following behind Jake, kind of impressed by how sneaky he got all of a sudden. But behind you, one of Margot's heels breaks. Yes, you were wearing high heels in the snow this whole
Jimmy
time.
Juice.
It breaks, and she kind of cries out and falls into you, Cynthia, and you stumble forward into Giselle, and you all just kind of make all of this noise tumbling around on each other.
Off me!
You get off me! Ow! Oh!
They've totally blown your cover, Jake.
Guys.
You hear a flapping noise.
Is that like a bird?
I mean, it's
Oh
a
no.
cave. It's a bat.
Oh, right.
And as Cynthia says that, a bat comes swooping down from around the corner right towards all of you. Can I get a fear test from each of you as this bat screeches down out of the darkness?
And I get a -2 to that, because I'm yellow.
You do. This is a spirit roll, everybody. Don't forget your fatigue and your wounds.
Ace! Ace! That's really bad. Can
2
I
and a 1?
reroll?
Yeah, absolutely, Jake.
I got a 3.
A 3?
15.
A 15?
I got a 10.
bats.
10 with my minus.
0.
0. Okay, so you like bats. Bats are nature's flying puppies, kind of. You've seen a lot of Facebook videos. And Margot, you kind of secretly are obsessed with winged mammals, and it's one of your shameful secrets that you post on message boards as BatFan83. But the two of you are freaked out by this.
Oh yeah, I've seen Cujo. I know what can happen.
Yeah. Can I get a d20 roll from both of you?
D20. Okay. 2.
10. All right. Once again, Jake, you are panicked by this, and you freak out. The bat is flying towards you. It's flying back away from the way you guys came, so the only logical solution is to run forward towards the light and get away from this bat. You, Cynthia, are startled by this. It's not a sensation you're used to. You're so jaded from watching all these horror movies. So instead of feeling fear, you feel this sense of empowerment as adrenaline surges through your body. You're gonna get a +2 to the next thing that you do as the adrenaline surges through your body. But Jake is running around the corner. So Jake, you go flying down away from this bat, and off to your right you see a little alcove that appears to have like a tarp hanging in front of it, but you have no time for this. There are bats around, and you run past it. What are you guys doing?
It's just a bat, everybody. It's okay. It's just
Seriously, they're adorable. They're just a baddie.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys are gross. I run towards Jake.
Okay.
Try to stop him.
Okay. So you run after Jake, and you catch up to him. He's not that fast at this point. He's not doing super great.
More like hobbling.
Yeah, hobbling quickly away. You grab him and get him to calm down and pull him back. Meanwhile, are you guys going to check out this this light?
Oh, I'm definitely checking out the light.
Okay, so there is a piece of what looks like dirty tarp hanging off the walls. It seems to be strung up between two pieces of rope over a entryway to some other part of the mine, and the light is kind of gently flickering from behind that.
I pulled the tarp down.
Just yank it down. Margot does not have time for this. Pulls the tarp down, and
Might be
immediately
useful later.
You are you keeping the tarp?
Yeah.
You're keeping a giant dirty tarp.
Well, how big is it?
It's like 8 by 12.
Okay, a little too big to keep. So
I mean, you could roll it up if you want. I'm not gonna say no.
That sounds like manual labor. Margaret doesn't do that.
Sure. Immediately, you guys are both assaulted by a wave of stench. Rotten meat. The smell of it just comes wafting out from this. And it's
is that?
overpowering. It almost drives you to your knees.
Does not smell right.
Can I get a vigor roll from both of you? Not for fear, for keeping your lunch down.
I take it that I still get
13.
-1.
Margot, yeah, you still have the -1.
I'm surprised with
for
Margot.
playing against type so much. I'm gonna give you a Benny, Margot. You're doing great.
I got a 3.
You got a 3?
Yeah.
You just lose it, Giselle.
I hold her hair.
Okay, that's very nice of you, but Giselle, you take another level of fatigue from emptying your lunch. You were feeling weak and unsteady in addition to your weakness from the cold. Not doing super great here.
No, I'm...
Keep it out of your mouth. Keep this out of your mouth. Oh, God.
You guys come back just in time to see Giselle just hurl all over the ground as Margot's holding her hair.
Oh, that is a really bad smell. What is it?
Do I know what that is?
So you look into this place that it's now revealed after you pulled the tarp down, Margot, and you see what looks like some sort of makeshift shelter. There's like a dark corner over in the darkness further in that looks like it's just a pile of waste. You're not sure if it's human excrement or what, but it smells awful. And then hanging up on the walls, just sort of plastered against the walls, sticking with frozen congealed blood, it looks like, are a bunch of half-eaten animal corpses, just all around the walls. That's where the smell of rotten meat is coming from. They look putrid, and they're crawling with some sort of blind white subterranean worm. There is also what looks like a bunch of text just scrawled all over the walls in some sort of dark black material. Cynthia, you would recognize it immediately as dried blood.
Yep.
And there is a small box on what looks like a rickety table in the middle. There's a box with a handle on it.
What does the word say?
Give me a smarts roll, Cynthia.
I'm going towards the box.
Going towards the box? All right.
Nope.
All right. You look, and it just seems like gibberish. It looks like gibberish, and every now and then it almost looks like words, but not quite. You can't really make any meaning out of it. You're heading towards the box on the table. It's just sitting there, a little box with a handle on it. It looks like a little hand crank.
Really? Really? Margot? Really?
You don't want to see it.
Yeah, kind of.
That's what I thought.
I mean, but be careful. It could be anything.
Okay.
Definitely not have your face over it.
Now, here's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to stand to the side of it.
Okay.
And crank it, not over it.
Could you just do it faster?
Something flies out of it. What looks like a half-eaten, severed human head shoots out of this thing, and it is wearing clown makeup. Because remember earlier on when the psychiatrist guy made you pick two things in the book, and you guys chose clowns? That's why it looks like that now. Clown makeup. Give me a fear roll, everybody. Subtly, you changed the cosmetic things in the game.
I'm gonna reroll that.
You're gonna re-roll that? Okay.
Yep.
6 minus 2 is a 4, so that is a success. You're all right, Jake.
Oh,
I
I'm
got
not
a
minus
plus
4.
2 to this.
Darn.
One, right?
What's up?
I got a plus 2 to this one, right?
You did.
7.
7, okay.
I got a 3.
A 3?
I got a 3 too.
A 3. Give me a d20 roll, both of you guys.
How is this even possible?
Whoa!
Wow.
And I rolled a 20. I wish you guys could see this. It's on the edge.
And it's a severed head, and there's fresh blood pouring out of it.
I got a 5.
You got a 5? Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah, 5.
you are shaken. You just step back and you're just overcome. Clowns don't scare you, Jake. Even dead, bleeding, half-eaten human head clowns. You're all right too. You pretty much expected this.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Giselle,
Oh, God.
you feel a stuttering in your chest. All of a sudden, your heart skips a beat. So
I have a heart attack.
I need you to make a vigor roll at a -2.
Oh boy.
That's on top of my
That's on
fatigue.
top of your fatigue.
And my -4 for the blood.
Yes, so a vigor roll at a -8.
Okay. Wow. I got a -4.
A -4.
Wait. Yeah.
Does anyone have the healing skill?
Not me.
Giselle falls to the ground, convulsing, clutching her arm
my
and
God,
chest,
Giselle!
just gasping for breath, and her face just goes purple, and she just starts rocking back against the corner, desperately holding a hand out for one of you. In her eyes, you can see her pleading for help.
CPR!
And you do that and shove her back against the wall, and her head cracks against the wall.
Whoa!
And she just kind of, her eyes just go blank, and she rolls off to the side. Giselle has died of a heart attack.
And also
A
probably
Jake-assisted heart attack.
Oh,
She
stupid.
seemed...
Stupid.
Stupid. That's your reaction, so that's worth it, Benny. Giselle seemed like she had final girl material, but I guess she didn't. She died of fright in a cave. So give me your card, Giselle.
Oh,
You're dead.
You need to post these characters.
Giselle dies in front of you guys, gasping for breath. But you have no time to react to it because you hear some sort of scrabbling sound and some muttering from behind you.
Oh God. Muttering?
Muttering. It sounds like human voices and scrabbling sounds that seem to be coming closer.
Is there a way through? Like, do we have to go back?
I mean, you can either go back or you can go deeper into the cave.
Deeper in the.
But you can't tell from what direction the sounds are coming from. They're echoing crazily around you.
Can I try to use my notice?
Yeah, you can notice if anyone wants to
I
try
like
and see
trying
which
notice.
direction they're coming from.
I don't.
You do not notice. That makes sense. You're a bit shaken up right now.
Oh, yeah, -4, right? So that's 1.
Okay.
8.
8. All right. It seems like it's coming from the direction you guys came from outside. You think the best bet is to run deeper down into the tunnels if you're trying to run away. It's people. It's voices. You don't know what's happening. They sound young. It could be some of your friends. You're not sure. But the scrabbling sound sounds strange and weird. And Giselle just died of a heart attack in front of you guys.
we should go
18.
We should go close to the state. She had an average life expectancy.
Yeah.
Just average.
She didn't quite make it to the median.
Yeah.
We need to keep going further in.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever anyone else is doing. I'm so dumb I shouldn't make any decisions.
Okay.
We'll deal with you later. Let's go.
So you guys run down into these tunnels. and you hear a cry of alarm behind you, and you hear sounds of pursuit. Whatever was coming down that tunnel is chasing after you guys now.
I've abandoned my Jimmy Choos, by the way.
Okay, you're just running barefoot now.
It's better than a broken heel.
That's true. All right, so you guys are running down this tunnel. Are you also running, Jake?
Yeah,
As fast as you can.
as fast as I
Which
is
is not
possible.
I'm probably helping
I'm
Jake.
lagging behind.
I feel like I need to stand my ground.
You're gonna stand your ground?
I'm gonna slingshot. I'm gonna stand there, wait for them to come into view.
Okay, so you
I'm gonna slingshot.
stand your ground as the two start to run on into the darkness behind you. Who has the torch, by the way?
Oh, Cynthia does.
Okay, so you guys start running and realize the light is leaving you behind. Cynthia has stopped as you guys are running. Are you going to continue to run headlong into darkness?
What are you doing?
Why are you stopped?
Cynthia,
come on!
you spin around and see two figures running towards you. You recognize them in the torchlight. It looks like Bruno and Oswaldo. I love random name generators. From your class.
I really thought Margot was gonna be the weirdest one of the night.
No, it's
After
Bruno and
Tootsie.
Oswaldo. I mean, Tootsie, come on. And they are on the lacrosse team, no less. These guys are the exact guys you want in this kind of clutch situation, but something seems wrong. They've got blood all over their mouths, and their eyes seem crazed, and they're running, not so much running as they are loping towards you, and they look like they're wanting to hurt you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna. We're gonna turn around and run.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you whip around to
I was
face
just
this.
like, nope.
And you turn around and run.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are running down this tunnel. When all of a sudden you hear another sound from behind you. And it sounds like, hey, jerkwads! And you turn around and see some man in a bulky coat with a long black bushy beard and something strapped to his back. And he's holding some sort of device that has a little flame at the end of it. And your friends turn around and look at him, and he says, say cheese! And he presses the button, and flame shoots out of the end of his thing and completely engulfs Oswaldo and Bruno. And you hear them suddenly screaming, oh my God, it hurts, make it stop! And they collapse to the ground, smoldering and burning and screaming and gurgling, and this man stands there, impassive, big bushy beard, covered in dirt, goggles covering his eyes, standing there menacingly with a flamethrower.
It's a fucking slasher movie.
What do you do? Do you attack the mysterious stranger with a flamethrower who just murdered two of your classmates? Or do you stand there and see what he has to say?
I think this guy must know stuff. Everyone listen to me.
The strangers have unlocked another butterfly effect decision.
So all three of us kind of have to agree, right?
Yes, you all have to agree. But don't worry, you have all the time you need to decide. While the three of you stand there, I don't chewy. What will it be? Will you attack the man who just murdered two of your classmates with a flamethrower?
What I saw was those weren't our classmates.
You did, but they didn't see that. And are you sure? They kind of sounded like your classmates when they were begging for their lives as they were being immolated by flame.
Margot would attack.
Cynthia.
So that's my vote.
Margot's vote is for attack.
Cynthia knows the horror trope of the misunderstood outcast.
All right. Sounds
They
like
think that she's the slasher, but he's not really. He's just a red herring.
sounds like Cynthia is voting for not. So it all comes down to Jake.
That looks like a real man to me. Let's ask him questions.
The group decided to hear what the man. Oh, you have a butterfly thing? Thank you for that. The group decided to hear what the mysterious man has to say. And the music slows down. He stands there menacingly holding the flamethrower for a while and then reaches up and pulls his goggles back. And underneath, though he's dirty, he has kind eyes. He says, hey, you guys all right?
He's hurt real bad, and
We're so cold.
Here, I know it smells, but come over here. I don't think he's gonna be back for a little while.
He?
Yeah.
This isn't your place?
No. You think I would live down here?
I was gonna ask about the half-eaten clown head.
Yeah. Absolutely not. That is not something I would want to live by. Wink. And he walks over into the dark, rotten meat tunnel.
Oh, he has such a he's Ash from the Evil Dead.
Now that you look at him,
Cynthia's totally into it.
kind of looks like that guy who played Agent Ward on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but it couldn't be him.
This.
Oh,
Oh my
the real square jawed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Also, Vampire 54 would like to give their +1 token to whoever Meghan is about to be.
Thank you.
Hey, I think it's fine. I think these are some more of your friends. You can come out now. He calls back over his shoulder, and from around the corner, from the entrance of the cave, walks another person you know.
Okay. I think that these are more people that we know, so it's totally cool. Hey guys. Hey.
Oh my god.
So this is going by his YouTube name, Vane Zane.
Spelled Vanezane.
Yeah, Zane, but he goes by Vane Zane. Everybody just calls him that. He's a YouTuber, and so he has a quirk. He's always recording because you got to get those YouTube views. It's very important. And
Smash that like button.
Yep. He's yes. Please make sure you subscribe. And he is a screamer. So you don't want to stand too close to him. Screams a lot. Very curious though. He's got to know what's going on. I mean, like this is the best thing. I mean, I'm gonna get so many views from this. And he's also fleet-footed. He's real fast, which is very helpful. Attractive. You know, he's got that charisma and pretty lucky. So give me that extra Benny.
All right, you got it, Vane Zane.
Thank you.
Yep, it's your annoying YouTuber friend who is always on all of the time, coming around the corner.
Okay. Yeah. Hey. Oh, right. You're that like weird kid, right? Yeah. And class president Margot.
Yeah.
And
Cynthia.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'm
Sweet.
only like, one of your only subscribers to your channel. Whatever.
Oh, thank you so much for subscribing.
Is
That's
he
so
always
nice,
like this,
Cynthia.
by the way?
He's always like
he
this.
is
Yeah.
always.
Fuck nuggets.
Man,
Yeah.
is that thing getting reception?
Yeah. I got
You got reception?
No, it's not getting reception, but it is recording.
Yeah. So what happened? Do you guys know what's going on? Because I just found this guy, and
Someone burnt down the house, and then
Wasn't someone. That was me.
what?
What?
Oh my
You
God,
fucking
okay.
psycho!
I didn't do it on purpose, all right? Okay, so cut me some slack.
Guys, we just learned that this guy right here.
Will
is the
you
one who
turn
burned
that
down-
thing off?
Oh my god.
I'm trying to save your lives here.
Okay.
All right, now listen up, because I don't know how much time we have, all right? My name is Mike. That's all you need to know? That's all you need to know, all right?
Your name is.
Thank you.
My name is Mike.
Oh my God! There's like Mike. Like remember the Mike?
Stop
this-
recording.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I stopped.
Wait a sec. Can I roll like a knowledge check?
Yeah, make a knowledge check. Make a common knowledge roll, which is just a smarts roll.
I'm gonna spend a penny.
Do it. It's important, Margot.
That was a crit fail, actually.
Oh, wow.
That was a 5, so.
A
He's
5?
on Twitter anyway,
Mike,
so-
wasn't that the name of the sole survivor?
Oh my
of
god,
that
you're the guy who
explosion?
survived.
Yeah, all right, that's me. All right, I'm the one that survived the explosion.
The crazy guy?
I'm not crazy.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm not crazy. That's what everybody said. Do I look like a crazy person to you?
You have a big
Yes.
beard and you live in the wilderness.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
okay.
mean, you just graduated 3 years ago. I thought you were in your 30s.
No, I'm only 21. I'll grant you. Sure, not my best day. All right. I used to look a lot better than this, but I've been living out in the woods for some time. Nobody believed me about what is going on up here.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Listen, I don't have time to ease you guys into this, all right? Monsters are real. There are Wendigo up on this mountain. Do you know what a Wendigo is?
No.
All right, neither do I, or I didn't at first, but I learned from a creepy guy holding a flamethrower, so I guess this is pretty much appropriate. All right, whenever someone resorts to cannibalism up here on this mountain,
Could you just get it out of my face?
What?
they
Oh,
get
yeah, no,
possessed.
it's-
Are
it's
you
on
paying
this side.
attention?
Yeah, I'm
This
paying
is
attention.
vitally important information.
Okay. Yeah.
They get possessed by the spirit of the Wendigo. It takes over their body and starts changing them into something not human, man. They're not human.
Okay. This This is like big news because we just found out that there might be actual proof of the
I'm just gonna ignore this guy.
We all
All
do.
right.
Okay.
Listen, they're super strong, super fast, really, really vicious, like animals. But something's weird about this one. I think I know what.
What's weird?
What?
I wasn't the only one that survived that explosion a few years ago.
What? Wait, someone else survived that explosion. This is the explosion
Not really.
that was up on the mountain. It was the old
They
Washington
fucking know! If you've been recording this whole time, we've already been over that. Jesus Christ!
That's not very nice.
BSP Care, thank you very much
Thanks,
for the
Miss
tip.
Care. Thank you for the tip. I'm gonna need those.
Listen, we had a friend. His name was Josh. And something was wrong. Something was wrong in his head. He lost it after his sisters went missing. And he invited us all up here just to fuck with us and play some twisted little game.
Wait, are you talking about Josh Washington?
Yeah, Josh Washington.
That bug-eyed freak?
Yeah, the very same.
What? The Washington kid? He survived?
Not really.
What do you
One of the
mean by
Wendigo was his sister Hannah. Hannah and Beth, they fell off a cliff out here, and Hannah ate Beth's body to stay alive. She became a Wendigo, and she abducted Josh, forced him to eat human flesh, and now he's a Wendigo. Now I was able to kill
Forced him
Hannah.
to eat human flesh.
Yeah. Yeah, there were plenty of bodies around.
I like to roll
My friends-
I have the psychology skill. I like to roll that real quick.
Sure, roll psychology. Also, while you do that, Witless Me would like to send their +1 to Lissette.
Ah.
There you go, Jake. You can take
Thank
that
you,
+1.
thank you. And remember to
A
subscribe.
5? Okay, what are you trying to figure out about him?
Is he just batshit? Is this just a delusional man who's been in the forest for too long?
Listen, you know a lot about people because you're pretty good at manipulating them in order to get votes.
It is how I want.
But this guy, although he seems a bit eccentric, is definitely telling what he believes is the truth. At least you can tell that much. He seems very sincere.
Okay, Mike, right?
Yeah, it's Mike.
Yes, nice to meet you, Mike. I'm Margot.
Hold on, I'm not done with my exposition. Are you really gonna interrupt? Fine, okay, nice to meet you, Margot.
I mean, you do realize when you're done with this exposition, more than likely you're gonna die.
Wait, what?
She does that.
Fucking
Wait,
what?
how do you know that?
We've all seen this movie.
Listen,
before.
no.
Tell us, you have information. There was a
Would you
movie?
turn that thing off?
Okay,
You are a
sorry.
returning character from an original story to a sequel, so we're like, what?
23XX.
What?
Stop making me do that.
Yeah.
No, listen, I believe that you believe this stuff, and I believe that you murdered 2 people with a flamethrower.
Did you fucking see your friends? That was not them anymore, man. He's
I
doing
did.
something weird. You see this writing around here? This is where he lives. You see that? It's all gibberish, but look, over there it starts to look like actual words.
I believe you, man. I believe you. You're weird, but sometimes weird people know things.
Thanks, man. You seem really cool. I bet if we went to high school together, we would be
We
friends.
would be friends.
I doubt that.
Yeah.
Getting a real super senior vibe here.
No, I think some of his intelligence came back. I think he regained some of who he is. And I've seen him out here around this house wearing that stupid mask and that stupid costume again. It looked like he was trying to get into the lodge, so I went after him with my flamethrower. But he was too quick for me, and the lodge caught on fire.
Okay, wait. Why with fire?
That's the only way that you can really take him down. I learned that from the creepy flamethrower guy that found us.
Wait,
Gunshots only slow them down. You gotta burn some of their skin off so that you can really get to them, but I don't think that's enough. I've been doing some digging, and I think that only temporarily stops the problem. In order to destroy the Wendigo spirit,
And now he dies.
you gotta pour hot tallow down its living throat.
Oh, we
What?
actually got the clue.
How do you even do that?
what?
Fuck if I know. I don't even know what tallow is. I found that in a weird fucking book.
Tallow's fat. It's rendered fat.
Hey, thanks for the likes.
All right, yeah, whatever.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Pour rendered fat down its throat. That's the only way to completely destroy the Wendigo spirit.
So, let me get this straight. You went on a snipe hunt with a fucking flamethrower, you lit the house on fire, and that's why we're in a mine?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I cannot fucking believe this shit. You guys, I'm trying to save your fucking lives.
He is. He is, guys.
Listen
We
to
should
this guy.
To him. We should. I mean, hey, where's that other guy? The first flamethrower guy who helped you. If we have 2 flamethrower guys, then then we'll super stay alive.
Yeah, his head got cut off when he was trying to help us find our friend.
What? Okay, we just learned that this guy got his head cut off. Is this normal? With Wendigo?
It's not fucking normal. None of this is normal.
It's not
All right, now
normal.
listen.
I'm glad we agree on that.
Listen, this tunnel. You see this tunnel going back that way? Whatever stupid fucking family decided to rebuild up here, they didn't seal off these mine tunnels. If you follow this far enough, you'll come back to the basement of the lodge. All right?
Oh boy.
Now I think that my buddy Josh is prowling around there trying to find the rest of your friends and force them to eat the flesh of their dead friends in order to create more Wendigo. So don't fucking go that way. Instead, go the other way and make a beeline for the cable car. You kids gotta get off of this mountain.
Okay.
All right? I can take him out.
Where's Giselle's body?
What? What do you mean, Giselle's body?
We left it.
It's right here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're.
It's just kind of behind a little curve in the rock.
Oh no, it's
Okay,
she's right
thank
here,
God.
and I drag her out a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Okay, guys.
God,
There's
what
a
happened to
dead
her?
body here. I'm not gonna put that on my. I'm not gonna show you. So don't worry about that, okay? But people have died. Okay, this is gonna be huge, guys.
Okay. So they haven't eaten Giselle. That's good. That's good. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
All right. Are you hearing me? I just need to know, yes, you hear me.
Yes, we need to get to the cable car.
Get to the cable car, get down the mountain, all right?
Okay.
But what if one of those things
Hold on.
comes?
Shh. What is that?
What?
And he kind of looks
You
down the
fucking
tunnel
called it.
behind you guys into the darkness that he said led back to the lodge. And you hear kind of a distant sound. Can I get a notice roll from all of you?
Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Tom, for all the follows. Thanks, Tom. Dom, shout out to Dom Zook.
Are you actually live streaming this?
Yeah, I'm live on Twitter right now.
Are you getting
Oh my God.
reception?
I think I might. I'm not entirely sure.
How are you getting reception?
I don't know, but don't come
What
up to
the
the mountain.
fuck, kid?
We need help, though.
5?
If you do come up here.
Am I still -4?
Yeah,
Whatever I do.
you're at -2. You have notice, so yeah, just -2.
Okay, 3.
3?
Somebody says hi to you. They know you. They say hi, Mike.
They don't know me.
Okay. All right.
Make a goddamn notice
Okay,
roll.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll make a notice roll.
It's 7.
7?
How? I also have a really high notice. Okay. All right, that was just my hand. Okay,
It's
sweet.
just weird considering your eyes are just.
I
aced
aced
it.
it. I aced it on my notice
You
roll. I
aced it
aced it
again.
again. I aced it. I'm doing really well. I aced it
Oh my
again.
God.
Okay. All right. 8 times 3 is.
You got 28.
Thank you.
28.
I got 28. I think
All
I'm
right.
doing really well.
Yeah, that's worth one
Let's
of
see what's
those.
going on. Oh, thanks. Okay, sweet.
All
I
right,
got
so
another penny.
Jake, you just hear Zane just kind of crying out all this stuff, and you're kind of busy like sizing up this Mike guy. You feel like, yeah, you guys could totally be bros.
Yeah.
In no way. And
I have a friend now.
the rest of the rest of you hear a kind of desperate scratching noise coming out of the darkness, and more kind of silent muttering. Zane, to you, it sounds like a lot of people coming down that tunnel.
Okay, guys, I think there's a lot of people coming down here, and I don't know if they're like cannibals or.
What the
Wendigo.
fuck is wrong
Is
with
she
you?
talking to
Run!
us?
Run! God
Yeah,
damn it!
I'm running.
Everybody, let's run! Let's run!
All right, so you guys turn to run, and as you do, you see coming, clawing out of the darkness, the faces of quite a lot of your classmates. All of their faces covered with blood and starting to stretch and distort in ways as they growl these strange animal noises. I need a fear roll from all of you.
Oh my god, this doesn't seem good. This seems really bad. Okay.
Aced it.
2.
Do I have any minuses right now?
Nope.
Okay, good. I got a 4.
3.
3?
9.
9. Okay.
Okay.
You guys are fine. I need a d20 roll from both of you.
Oh, 1.
1. Adrenaline surge, Margot. You are not gonna die in this tunnel.
I am not gonna fucking die in a fucking tunnel with a broken fucking heal!
You get a +2 to your next roll. What did you get?
14.
No, not to say that
14.
out loud, right?
Minor phobia. So you suddenly feel desperately claustrophobic. You gain minor claustrophobia. You're going to get a -2 when you're in enclosed spaces.
Oh,
You can
man.
write that down.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Everyone, I would not expect Jake to be the one character that has not passed yet. You guys are
I'm really surprised.
all running.
Oh,
And
was this a fear test?
yeah.
Okay, I get a -1 to that because I'm a screamer.
Oh shit. No, you don't get a -1 to
That's
it.
what it says,
No,
doesn't
no,
it?
no.
You're
Did
my
you
friends.
fail?
Oh no, I didn't.
You made it.
Oh,
So
okay,
you
I
do
thought
not
I got a
scream
-1.
and
Okay.
inflict a -1 on everyone else.
Okay.
So you guys run, and you hear from behind you, "Die, you Wendigo sons of bitches!" And the flamethrower erupts, and you hear cries and screams from your friends. You smell charring flesh, and then you hear all of these things that used to be your classmates just setting themselves on this weird mic guy, and you hear, "No! Get off me! No!"
Sorry, Jake.
Oh, we were gonna be friends!
And you guys run out of the tunnel.
I'm not gonna fucking die. I'm not gonna fucking die.
Death noises are hard on your throat.
I think
Yes,
a
they
bunch
are.
of our classmates just like died, or maybe they were already dead.
So you burst out of the tunnel, and you can hear all kinds of weird noises behind you. But you guys know, by the way, if you had fatigue from cold, you have recovered from that,
Oh,
being
thank
in the
God.
warmth
I
for a little
have been
bit.
very warm.
But now you're back out in the cold, and you have to get to the cable car. There is an army of mutated teens behind you. What are you guys going to do?
I'm gonna film it and then go, okay, this is, you can't come up to this mountain. We have to get out of here, you guys. We have to run.
Can I try and grab the phone and just smash it?
Yes,
Because
make an agility roll for me.
4. Oh,
That's a crit
crit
fail.
fail.
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you try.
You might want to pay a Benny.
Do you want to re-roll that?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Re-roll
But
it.
I don't want Jake to die.
I mean, at this point, he's our protagonist.
5. Yeah.
5 minus 1 is a
Yeah.
4. Okay, so give me an agility roll at a -2, Zane, because you were not expecting someone to try and grab your phone when you're all running for your lives.
At a -2, so that's
Yeah.
3. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll it.
You are very protective
Because
of
I'm
your phone.
super protective. I aced it. So 10 minus 2, 8.
So as you guys are running, Jake, you just lurch out, just angrily trying to grab the phone. But Zane just sort of like,
Whoa!
yeah, what are you doing?
Like, hold on, no, you can't. This is my livelihood, okay?
We're running for our lives,
I know.
man!
You hear screeches from behind you as some of your classmates, still smoking from the fire, burst out of the tunnel, looking around wildly, and sight you guys running through the snow. They are on your trail now.
Oh God. Okay, I think they've seen us. We don't have time. We have to run, and I'm gonna document it for posterity's sake. Okay, everybody, let's go.
All right,
We got him up to the.
everyone give me an agility roll. Don't be the lowest.
I would.
Oh God. Oh God. Wait.
Yeah.
I have a lower agility now.
I'm a coward. I wouldn't do this.
And you have a +2 to your next roll, which is this agility roll here, Margot.
Holy
You
shit.
said a
I need to-
-2.
No. Did I say
Oh,
a
I
-2?
thought-
Just an agility roll.
Oh, just
13.
13.
4.
4.
I got a
4.
5.
5. Ooh. Okay.
Roll off.
Well, do either of you want to spend a Benny?
I already spent a Benny to get this.
I mean, you could spend another one.
I'll spend one.
Okay.
4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
My last one.
Whew.
Don't worry.
What was
You keep the best.
2.
So you both still get a 4. So you're both gonna get attacked.
Oh no.
So you guys are running, but Cynthia and Jake start falling behind, and your mutated, angry classmates catch up to you and just swipe at both of you. So they are going to make a fighting roll against you. They are definitely turning into something else. All right, against you, Jake. A 3. What is your parry? Right there. It looks like a 4. Even though you're not holding a weapon, though, so they get a +2 against you, which is a 5, so that is going to hit. Against you, Cynthia, a 3. Do you have a weapon in your hand?
No.
No, so they get a +2. They get a 5 against you. What's your parry?
5.
5.
Or my parry?
Yeah, your
is
parry.
a 2.
A 2. Oh, crap. Okay, so that's not a success with a raise, so you both get hit. They just rake at you, and their fingernails seem really long and unnecessarily sharp as they slash at your backs. Ooh. Oh, no. No, don't worry, it's fine. Okay, Jake, for you. That's an ace on damage, so that's 8.
No.
That's 11 damage. What's your toughness?
It's 5.
5, so that's a success with a raise. So you would be shaken and take another wound unless you want to soak it. But hold on, because you, Cynthia, also get swiped. 6 damage. What's your toughness?
5.
You're shaken, but not injured. So, do you want to take the wound or do you want to try and shake it off?
I want to try and shake it
For
off.
sure. It's going to cost you a Benny.
Yep.
And then make a vigor roll for me.
All right.
And that's going to be at a -1 because of your wound. You just need to get a 4.
I got a 4.
You did. All right. So it slashes at you, but you just kind of stumble at just that moment on your twisted ankle and fall away. Your shirt, overly large because that's the way you like it, billows out behind you and snags on their claws as they tear your shirt open from the back, but don't catch your skin. Both of you continue on, and you
Can I have
see.
my torch?
What's up?
What happened to my torch?
I think you still have it. I don't see any narratively appropriate reason why you wouldn't.
Okay. Then I should have swiped at them with my flaming torch.
You can now.
I'm going to swipe at them with my flaming
Give me a
torch.
fighting roll.
I don't have fighting.
Give me a D4 -2.
3.
3 is not going to clear their parry because it sucks. But as you slash at them with this flaming torch, you see them recoil in horror from the fire and they scamper off back the way they came, leaving you guys alone to flee towards the cable cars. Is that where you guys are still going?
Sorry,
Yes.
Jake, I should have done that first.
That
That was my bad.
Your shirt's torn open, but you guys are trudging through. You've got adrenaline coursing through you. You got the light of the torch. I just need one vigor roll from all of you to trudge through the snow.
Okay, we're gonna make it. I'm gonna survive this. I'm gonna survive this.
4.
4? Great.
4.
Great.
5.
5.
Great. All right. So all of you are huddled together, continuing to move, generating your own heat. You run back up the rise, down past the flaming, still smoldering lodge, past it, through the woods, down the trail, to the cable car. Thus far, you have not seen any other of your classmates. In fact, the woods are completely silent except for the howling wind around you. You are getting the unsettling feeling that it might just be the 4 of you left as you head down the pathway towards the cable cars. Can I get a notice roll from everybody?
I think we might be the only ones left, which is actually really bad because like if we see somebody else, we might not know if they're good or not.
That's true.
Thanks for the update, Zane.
Are you even talking to us right now?
I mean, you know, if I'm talking to my camera, I'm also talking to you.
Are you?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure that this worked.
7?
I also got a 7.
7?
3.
3.
3.
3. All right, so you guys are just bickering and you're so pissed off at Zane, you can't understand what's
I'm
happening.
just confused by him.
Yeah, but Zane, you're kind of looking around. You're surprisingly alert despite your eyes being glued to your screen.
Oh, well, I see everything because I got to make sure that I see it in case I need to record it.
And as you guys are turning around the corner to head towards the cable car station, both of you see through the trees, it looks like there's a couple of people prowling around the outside of the cable car station, and they do not seem like they are friendly.
Oh, okay. Do you guys see those people? Do you?
Wait, whoa. Oh, shit.
Because I think that they might be our classmates, but like, not our classmates.
like the
anymore.
classmates we just ran in? Yeah.
Like, yeah, like they're cannibals now.
Yeah, we got a zombie apocalypse situation.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Can I try shooting them with a marble that's on fire?
How would you light a marble on fire? I'm
soak it.
into.
Wait, wait.
Hold on. I'm into this. I'm just wondering what your plan is here.
I pull out the wad of cash.
I wrap the marble in a piece of, I'm assuming it's $100.
Of course they're hundreds.
Only hundreds,
Yeah,
yes.
so just one
I still
$100
Daddy
bill.
only gives me hundreds.
You have so much cash. If you ever want to like, you know, send that and support my channel, just go to twitch.tv/SavingThroShow. Okay.
All right. So chat is saying they feel that Zane should get a Benny for their commitment to streaming.
I am literally streaming on my Twitter page.
I am nothing but
If you
amenable
follow
to chat.
Meghan Caves, which is also a Vane Zane, at twitch.tv/SavingThroShow.
Okay. So you're wrapping a marble in $100 bill.
And
And
lighting that
usually
shit
the-
on fire.
Yeah.
Using the torch to
Yep.
light it on fire.
That is money on fire.
And then really rapidly, you're gonna try and shoot it at one of your classmates?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense to me. Give me a shooting roll at a -1 because it is hard to handle a flaming marble in your slingshot.
Says you.
Yep, that's what I say.
Damn it. It's a 3.
Are you out of bennies?
I am completely.
Hold on,
amazed.
I haven't yet awarded you a Benny for this supremely awesome idea. Would you like to
Which I
spend
would
that
like
to
to use.
re-roll it?
Yeah.
You got it. Way to fuck it up.
What do you get?
Cynthia. All right, so you pull it back, your finger, trying desperately to keep your fingers from getting scorched, but you mishandle it, and a bit of flame licks at one of your fingers, and you let go too early, and the flaming ball of money marble goes shooting through the woods and hits the side of the cable car building and falls to the ground, sputtering in the snow, and all of the figures there stop and turn back to where you guys are, and that is when you see a long, spindly hand come around the side of the cable car station, and you see another one. And then you see that man from the video that none of you saw except for you, Jake. Dressed
wow, yeah.
in these long, large overalls and wearing some sort of mask that looks like half clown, half scarecrow, but there's a distorted, lengthened chin sticking out from beneath the mask. And as he comes around the corner and stands up to his full 10 feet of height, his spindly arms going out in every direction, you hear a voice say, "I see you out there in the woods, little wiggle worms." Give me a fear roll, everybody.
Did I hear that?
We got a real Doug Jones over here.
Oh boy. 8.
8. Wow. Margot, you are defying expectations here. That's with your -2?
Yeah.
Wow. You
Five.
aced on the D6, so you get to re-roll that.
I got a 6.
A 6?
I got a 6.
A 2?
Aced again.
6, 12 plus 4.
Jeez.
Minus 1.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
15.
Thanks for all the likes.
All right.
Twitch.tv/.
So an 8 of 16, 15? Holy crap, Jake. What did you get?
I got a 6.
And you got a 2. So we are in a combat here, but I need you to give me a D20 roll first.
Guys, I think we're gonna have to fight.
7.
7.
Oh.
You are shaken. You're gonna start this first round shaken. All right. Here's the deal, though. Chat has reached the final unlock.
What?
And seeing as how there is only one of you still alive from the beginning of the game, that seems like Jake is our final guy.
Oh!
So they have unlocked final guy, and since you are the only remaining person from the beginning of the game, Jake, turns out you've been the protagonist all along.
Makes sense.
Your
Yeah.
wounds are healed. You suddenly realize these wounds, they're just flesh wounds. All of a sudden, it just snaps into place in your head. You and Mike would have been friends in high school. You have a friend. You have a purpose. Using fire to hurt things, you can do that. That's something you excel at. All of a sudden,
Planting and payoff.
knowledge courses through you and power through your body as you realize this is always where you were meant to be, Jake. All of your stats are gonna go up by 1 die type.
Whoa!
You're gonna gain a D8 in fighting, and you're also gonna gain, I'll give you, that's gonna give your parry up by 2, so your parry is now a 6. Your toughness goes up by 1. And you also gain a bunch of edges that we'll deal with in combat, but you are now supremely, for some narrative reason, outfitted to survive to the end of
You
this.
guys, you know that weird guy Jake? He seems a little cooler now.
Will you? We don't know. Let's see. An ace of spades in initiative for Margot. You are now level-headed. You can see everything clearly, so you're gonna go on the best of these 2 cards here. So I'd recommend a 9 of spades. Do you have any edges that affect?
Okay. No.
All right, there you go. An 8 of clubs for
Okay, I got it.
Zane.
8 of clubs.
7 of hearts for Cynthia, who is shaken. And then for your former classmates, all 4 of them, a 3 of spades.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad, guys.
And for what used to be Josh Washington, a jack of spades.
That's not very good.
All right, so first up is Margot. Margot, you can see that they block your way to the cable car. You're gonna have to get through them to get down this mountain.
I'm not gonna fucking die up here.
She's gonna die.
What are you gonna do, Margot?
Washington!
Are you trying to engage him in are you intimidating him?
I have persuasion. I'm gonna try to persuade him.
You're gonna try and persuade him. Okay. So you typically can't use persuade in combat, but I'm intrigued. What are you going to try and persuade him of? You know my name.
Everyone knows your name. Washington, everyone knows your story. All right? The movie's over. You won.
Not yet, I haven't. I haven't won yet. I don't win until all of you are dead. And he comes loping for you, Margot. Is there anything else you would like to do here?
You still have the torch, right?
Uh-huh.
And you're shaking?
Uh-huh.
I'm taking it.
All right, so you're just gonna reach out and grab the torch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And do what with it, Margot?
Fuck you, Washington.
All right, so you're just gonna run at him?
I have fight.
Okay, awesome. So you grab the torch out of Cynthia's paralyzed hands. Cynthia was not prepared for a boss battle at this point, and you just run up with the torch. So give me a fighting roll. You charge towards this giant, imposing, monstrous figure.
6.
Oh, you aced your fighting roll.
12. 14.
14. Yeah, that's gonna clear his
Cynthia
parry.
is extremely confused about the emotion she's feeling right now.
That's a success with a raise. So
Is it 2 raises?
So you only get 1 raise on an
okay.
attack that effectively helps you.
Fair enough.
You're gonna hit him in a vital spot, which we'll say is right in the middle of his flammable torso. And you're gonna do your strength. You're gonna roll a strength die.
Okay.
Plus a d4 for the torch.
Cool.
Plus an extra d6 for getting this raise.
Nice. And I add them all?
Yep, add them all up together.
Ooh, 6, 12, 13.
13 damage. You shake him. And do 1 wound. But he's going to soak it, because this is too early for him to get hurt like that. So he is a wild card himself. He gets 1 success, which is all he needed. So as you come up, you jam the torch into him, but his weird, long, sinewy, extended torso just sort of grotesquely skirts to the side, and your torch just jabs through the air where his torso once was. He says, little worm.
Gross.
Hand in your card, Margot. That was brilliant. I loved it. I'm gonna give you a Benny for directly charging the tall, scary scarecrow man with a torch. All right, next up, I believe, is him.
I'm just saying, by horror movie logic, at this point, Margot has to grow a pair.
That's
so.
true. And you know what that means now.
She's totally dead.
dead.
All
She's
right.
super dead.
So this guy is going to swipe at you twice with his claws, and he's going to wild attack. So he's going to add a +2 to his attack and a +2 to his damage. Here we go.
Crit fail.
Roll 1s!
Crit fail.
You didn't roll 1s!
I didn't.
Wow.
But it's not great. So I'm going to use one of his bennies
Only has
to
one left.
re-roll that.
Oh,
that's an ace on the
ace on a
D12.
D12.
19, 21, plus an 11. What is your parry, Margot?
My parry is 4.
4. All right. So those are both successes with raises. So he is going to roll damage now against you. First attack. Oh, Margot, I'm so sorry.
We call that in screenwriting the moment of false hope.
There it is. There it is. So that's strength plus a d6 plus another d6. 11.
19.
50, 19 plus 2
21.
plus another 2. 23. So what is your toughness?
We're looking at a toughness of 5 here, Bob.
Toughness of 5. So that's a success with a raise, with a raise, with a raise,
With a raise.
with a raise. Success with 4 raises. That would be shaken and 4 wounds, which would potentially kill you unless you soak.
So how do I soak?
You just spend a Benny and make a vigor roll. Every success and raise you get reduces the wounds you're taking. All right,
All right.
vigor roll. Come
Vigor
on,
roll.
Margot.
don't
Live
know
up
what
to
to
your
chant.
awesome. Oh no.
No.
All right, you can re-roll that though, which I
Go for it.
recommend. There you go. There's an ace.
10.
10. All right,
Okay.
that's a success with a raise. So you reduce that by 2 wounds. You are shaken and take 2 wounds.
Ow. How
So I'll
many
give
wounds
these to
can
you.
One take.
3 wounds and stay up. Any more than that, and you go down. However, I need you to roll 2d6 for me because we're doing gritty damage.
2 4s?
8. Okay, give me 1d6.
6.
He slashes you right across the arm, opening deep gashes, and you feel like a tendon has been cut in some way. Your strength die is reduced by 1, down from a d6 to a d4. Second attack also hits you in a critical place, Margot. 6, 10, 11, 15 damage. Which is success with a raise with a raise. Success with 2 raises. That would be 2 more wounds. You're gonna have to soak or you're going down. All right. Make your vigor roll, Margot. That is not enough. Last Benny to stay up for Margot.
1.
Not with 2 wounds, it's not, because that's minus 2.
No.
That is another failure. So Margot, he slashes at you, opening up your arm, and blood pours down, and you drop the torch onto the ground. It doesn't go out in the snow, it's still alight. And then he slashes right at your throat. And for a moment, you spin around and face your friends, shock in your eyes as blood starts to shoot out of your neck, and then your head rolls back and off of your body and onto the ground, and your lifeless torso falls to the ground. That's 1 down. Who's next?
Oh my god, the class president, Margot, has just been decapitated by
Hand in
Josh
your heart.
Washington.
God damn it, Zane. But don't worry, another classmate may still live to join this fight.
Can I be a Wendigo?
You want to be a Wendigo?
Why not?
And pile on these guys?
Yeah.
Your head just got cut off, though. I'll let you play one of the other Wendigo.
Okay.
But you get to choose your name.
Well, I don't want Margot to be a Wendigo. She can't be a Wendigo.
She
got no
can't.
head. You can't be a headless Wendigo.
Correct.
That's
So
fine.
think about who your Wendigo is going to be while the next person goes, who I believe is Jake, suddenly brimming with confidence. You just saw Margot get cut down.
I pick up the torch.
Okay,
she dropped.
so you're gonna run up directly to this giant thing, swoop down and pick up the torch. What are you gonna do with it?
Stick it in its face.
You're gonna just jab it
Yeah,
right up
yeah.
in his face. Are you trying to go right for his head? That
Yeah.
does seem like a vulnerable spot, but it's gonna be a harder hit to make. You wanna go for
I
it?
gotta go right for
You
that.
gotta go for it. Okay, give me a fighting roll
All
at a
right.
-4. This is gonna be a called shot right for his face. You're trying to jam this mask or this torch right up under his mask.
At a minus what?
-4.
Can I roll again?
Yes, yes, I will allow that. There's an ace on the d6. You get to roll it again. Oh,
Yes.
another ace on the
nice.
d6. Oh, butts, you guys. That's a 16.
Yep.
A 16, which is definitely a success with the raise. So you hit him in the face, which is gonna give you an extra +4 to your damage, plus an extra d6. So here's what you're gonna roll. Your strength, which is now back up to a d6. Or wait, no, it's a d8 now.
Okay.
Strength, plus a d4 for the torch, plus a d6 for hitting him in a vulnerable spot with a raise, and then add 4 to that. It's a lot of damage you're doing with this right now. Jam him in the face! All right, so 8, 10, 14 damage with this torch. That is a success with success with 1 raise. All right, so you shake him and you do a wound. You shove the torch up underneath his mask and it bursts into flame, and you hear him screaming and batting at this burning mask that is now covering his face, and he rips it off, and you really wish he hadn't done that, because instead of a human face underneath, he has this weird gray shrunken head with these bulbous eyes and this mouth that is bursting open with sharp razor teeth, and he is now burning and sizzling from the face. He says, "Oh, you're gonna pay for that!" and comes right for you here in a moment. Yes, Zane?
Jake just lit Josh Washington's face on fire, and he's really mad. I don't know if Jake's gonna survive.
But he is shaken and wounded, so well done, Jake. Next up is Zane. What are you gonna do, Zane?
I've got
very
to
curious to see how
I've
this
got to
plays
help out.
out.
I've got to help out here. So basically, there's Josh. There's still other classmates.
There's
around,
4
right?
other classmates that are coming in for you guys here.
Okay.
I'm one of them now.
Yeah, and there's, yeah.
So I basically want to try to figure out if I can. Okay, no, actually, what I want to do is I want to see if I can talk Josh out of this because I have knowledge psychology. Can I use that?
Why did both of us have that?
She's a YouTuber and you're a politician.
Yeah. So basically, I want to be like, listen, okay, Josh. You know that kids in high school are mean. They are just mean, and they're especially not nice whenever you look a little different like you do now. So don't you think that it wouldn't be a lot of fun to have more people up here? Because from what I understand, if people eat, then they turn into Wendigo, right? So then you've got more, and you've got more competition for people trying to
Okay,
like.
give me a knowledge psychology roll. I assume this goes on for a while.
Okay.
Anonymous, thank you very much for the tip.
Thank you.
If only we knew who you were.
I got a 7.
A 7.
Nothing
Yeah.
else.
Okay, sure.
I think it's gonna work, you guys. I think this is gonna work.
I don't know that it is.
Yeah. Cynthia thinks it's gonna
You
work.
got a 7?
Yeah.
He got a 7, minus 1 because he has a wound, which is a 6. So I'm gonna say. We're gonna
boy.
pretend this was a test of will that you did against him. So you'll get a +2 on your next action against him as he just kind of reels back, still focused on Jake, and he just like looks over at you for a second. He says, "You're funny. I'm gonna eat you second."
Okay, I don't know if that's good or not, but maybe.
So you get a +2
With
on your
this music,
next
that voice,
action
your
against
hair,
him.
you shining.
Oh, thanks very much. All right, next up, Cynthia, you're shaken. The first thing you have to do is try and unshake, so I need a spirit roll from you or you're not gonna be able to do much this round. That's a 7, you wanna keep it?
I mean,
And you aced. All right, you unshake. You shake out of it. All right, you're in a boss fight all of a sudden here, Cynthia. You weren't ready for it yet, but here you are, you're in it. You've been training for this moment your whole life. You recognize what Jake's going through right now.
Yeah.
Jake has ascended.
Yeah, I mean, I know that Jake is like, I figured this out, that I'm just an extra in his story.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as a good extra, I just want to be able to support. Is there a supporting role I can play? in this?
Yes, there is. What do you want to support? Like, what do you want to do here?
I mean, if I could use knowledge of horror tropes
Okay.
to figure out like the next big move.
I'm with you.
What I'd like to do is just like help call the shot for him.
Okay, so you can try and do a trick on the
Yeah.
the Wendigo, who used to be Josh, if you'd
Yeah.
like. So what kind of horror knowledge do you want to use against him in this situation?
That's a good one. I don't know with this. I mean, I could just do a distract.
Sure.
Just
yeah.
do a distract.
Classic distraction.
Classic distraction. Being a female in a horror movie, take my top off
In this cold.
in the cold.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
is
right?
inappropriate.
I mean,
And-
okay, well, let's think about this.
No, it's fine. I feel like it's exactly what a male playing a female would decide would
See,
be
that's-
distracting
that's
in this
distra-
moment.
That's the
well,
problem here.
No,
Well, there's also a male who's writing this horror story.
that's true, and
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
allow
yeah,
that.
we had a dude screenwriter.
So for
Yeah.
some reason, this is a smarts roll. So give me a smarts roll. You aced it.
Of course he would.
Yeah, so 11.
11. Okay, this is an opposed smarts roll, but he's not crazy with it right now. Yep, he fails. He fails with a raise. So what do you say in order to get his attention?
Hey, Josh, take a look at these.
And you pull your shirt up, revealing your Hot Topic bra.
They sell bras?
Probably like
Yeah,
like
they
Nightmare,
have spells on them.
Nightmare Before
Yeah,
Christmas.
absolutely, Jack
style stuff.
Skellington.
And the Wendigo that used to be Josh is just like, what is wrong with you people? I'm gonna kill all of you. but he does seem off-put by this. His parry has been reduced by 2 until your next action because you done tricked him with your top off. All right, would you like to move? Or are you just gonna stay there?
I'm gonna hold my ground.
All right, hand me your card.
What?
Your action card. The playing card. Thank you.
There's so many cards in front
I
of me.
know. Now it is time for your
not shaking
classmates, including this classmate here. So who do you want to attack? Wendigo, who used to be, hold on.
I have a name.
Oh, you have one? What is it?
If it won't ruin your sequel bait, I want to be Gage.
You want to be Gage?
Gage,
Great. I love it. You're Gage. All right. So, which one of these guys are you attacking? Now, Gage, you organized this whole thing.
I know.
You started getting threatening phone calls from someone who called himself Mr. Scarecrow and threatened to kill your family unless you got all of your classmates up to this mountain so that he could do what he wanted to with them.
Yep.
This is all part of his plan, but he turned on you, and now he's turned you into one of him. You can feel the hunger growing in you. What are you gonna do, Gage? Which one of these people are you gonna take down?
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Randomness.
1.
All right.
So while
Going
you're
right for Cynthia.
Hey, Cynthia.
Oh, fuck.
All right, so
Fuck.
you run up to her. Are you gonna wild attack here, Gage?
Yes.
All right, give me a fighting roll. Your fighting is a D8.
Okay.
You don't get a wild die, because you're just an extra.
True.
But roll it.
5.
5 plus 2, because you're wild attacking. What's your parry, Cynthia?
2.
And you do not have a weapon. You do not have a torch, so you actually get a 9 against him. So that's a success with a raise. So give me your strength, which is a D6, plus a D4 from your jagged claws that are erupting out of the tips of your fingers, plus another D6 for catching her off guard. Roll damage.
11.
11. That's actually with another plus 2 for your wild attack, so a 13. What's your toughness, Cynthia?
5.
5. Okay, so that's a success with 2 raises. And you have no bennies
no
to
bennies.
soak it with. So you just get slashed in your now exposed back by Gage running up from behind you and just raking deep cuts into your back. Give me 2d6 roll.
Oh.
3?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Roll a d4.
That's a great noise.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh.
4.
4. Your left arm goes dead. He seems to have severed the tendons in your back. You now have the one arm hindrance. You are unable to use one of your arms, and you have 2 wounds, and you're
no.
shaken.
And I lean over and whisper in your ear, "Found you."
He did find you. All right, now each one of the Wendigo is going to attack the rest of you. So make a roll for each one of them. Let's hear. I'll roll. You roll a d8. I'll roll a d8.
Alrighty. Whoop. 6.
6. All right, so that's against Jake there.
Okay.
What is your parry now, Jake?
6.
It is a 6, so that is going to hit. So roll d6 plus a d4. That was a miss against Zane.
9.
9. Your toughness is a 6 now.
trying
So
to
you are
attack.
shaken, but you are not wounded. You're feeling a lot tougher now. However, you get hit again by another Wendigo, Cynthia.
What?
Yeah, sorry about this.
I knew this was how I was gonna die.
I'm really sorry about this.
TV/saving throw show happening now.
10, 12 damage. Yeah. Cynthia, another one comes up in front of you as you're turning to see Gage whispering that he found you over your shoulder and just jabs its angry, jagged fist into your abdomen and just rips upwards. And you can feel your intestines spooling out of your body and falling steaming to the snow below as you're lifted off of your feet and up into the air. Any last words?
Nicotero was my bitch.
I don't get that.
I also don't get that.
Greg
I don't get that
Nicotero
reference.
is the
If it takes that long to explain it, it's not a good reference right
special
now.
effects for The Walking Dead. It's fine.
Okay, but
got
I
Cynthia.
like
I
it.
Romero.
I like it anyways. You're dead now, Cynthia. You're also gonna be a Wendigo.
There's only 2 of us left.
All right, next round
didn't
of
need the
combat.
I mean,
That's true.
10 or 3.
10.
I recommend the
Unless you did
10.
at dinner or something.
Zane, a 2 of diamonds.
that's-
Bad luck, Zane.
God, I do.
For Josh Washington, a 10 of spades or a 10 of clubs. He'll take the spades. And for you, Wendigo here, an 8 of spades. All right.
Go Wendigo.
First up is Josh, who is shaken. His parry's at a -2 because he's still distracted by seeing Cynthia topless.
And topless.
Yeah. So first he has to unshake. Oh man, what if he doesn't? What if he can't unshake? That would be embarrassing. Okay.
You know as well as I do, like the stupider it is, the more likely it's gonna happen.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, he unshakes.
Hooray.
He does unshake.
It's like D&D.
Josh seems to recognize that you have suddenly been elevated to be his rival as well, and he was going to kill you for torching him in the face, which is what he's going to continue to try and do. Did you say no?
No, I was like, oh.
I was like, because that's pretty badass.
No.
Here we go.
No, you're
No,
not.
he will not.
2 slashes against you, wild attacking. Oh,
you
no.
aced it.
That's that's an 11 and a 13, which are both gonna be hits with a raise. So here we go, doing some damage against you. That was a real dramatic roll.
Yeah, it was.
6, 7, 11, 13. So that is a success with 1 raise. But you're out of bennies to soak with, so you're gonna take a wound. However,
Someone has
you have nerves of steel, nay, improved nerves of steel. So even though you are taking a wound,
I used to flame myself.
Yeah.
you are not going to suffer any penalties from this wound because you now
Oh.
can't feel this pain. You are
Certain
meant
level of
to
logic
be
to you
here.
being the final girl.
Final guy.
Second
Final
attack.
guy, I apologize.
Wait, no, that's way more than I need to be rolling for damage. That's insane. Too much.
That was a lot.
Too much.
Not that much damage.
Here we go. This is damage. That's not that bad.
You
Oh, that
aced
aced
it,
out.
though.
9, 11, 16. That's a success with 2 raises, which is going to give you 2 more wounds. So you are now at 3 wounds. You are barely standing. You're at a -1 to everything because that 3rd wound is getting through your resolve, but you are still up, Jake. You're going to finish this fight even if it takes both of you down. You are remarkably resilient. Maybe I should have started with the phone guy.
No,
All right,
no.
No.
Drop the ball!
you're up next, Jake.
I have to record.
I've got to.
You still have the torch.
Come on, Jake.
I got the torch. I want to like literally climb him and make sure it stays there.
Nice, nice.
That is
Okay,
cool.
give me an agility roll. And if
Alright.
you succeed on this agility roll, I'll just give you a straight up +2 to your damage.
Alright. 4.
-1 from your wound, though.
I got this.
You have the +1 token. Which will make it a 4. So you jump up on Josh and scurry onto his back with your torch in hand. Now give me a fighting roll to jam that into his face, and if you roll well on it, you'll get a +2 to your damage. Oh, you aced on your d6 there. That's pretty good.
So 10.
10
Yeah.
-1, which is a 9.
Yeah.
Which will clear his parry. So roll damage. Give me d8 plus d4 plus 2. Not a d2, just the +2 from climbing him up.
I think that's a coin.
This is a cool.
Yeah.
I do have a D2.
That's 4. I got 4.
6.
Or 6. Okay.
6 plus 2, which is an 8. So you get him with the torch. Not quite enough to damage him, but you jab it up towards his face, and he rears back. He is shaken again and trying to shake you off of his back, but you, Jake, are gonna hang on to him. Next up are the other Wendigo. You two, who are you going after? Gage and
Tommy.
Tommy.
You're not gonna be Jenny again?
Jenny's very much burnt.
Okay.
Yeah, Tommy, you are the Wendigo who just disemboweled Cynthia. And Gage, nice assist. Who are you guys going after?
I'm going after Vane. Vane Zane.
Bane Zane?
I'm also gonna go after me.
All right, give me a D8 roll for both. Are you wild attacking?
I guess I am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do it. Do it. Okay,
It's just an 8.
just a D8.
That's a 7.
+2, which is a 9.
It's a 6.
6. Do you have
Sorry,
a weapon?
Megan.
No.
Okay,
I have a camera.
so that's an 11. That's not a weapon. You got a 6 +2, which is an 8. What's your parry?
My parry is a 5.
You both. Oh, you succeed with the raise. Your parry's a 5?
Oh, I'm sorry, 4.
4. You both succeed with the raise. Give me a D6 plus a D4 plus another D6.
Sorry, Megan.
Those are actually pretty bad rolls.
4.
They're coming right
5
at me.
and 4, but you each add 2 for your wild attack. So
7.
7 and 6. What is your toughness?
My toughness is 5.
Okay, so one of them shakes you by coming up in your face trying to attack you. You stagger back, and the other one lopes behind you and slashes at your legs, which does make connection. So you are shaken and wounded. Give me a 2d6 roll.
8.
8.
Yes.
All right, give me a 1d6 roll.
1.
All right, your agility is reduced by 1 as you
No.
stagger forward. It seems like the muscles in your calves are not working the way that they're supposed to be. And one of them is gonna try and jump up and slash at you
I
on
think
the
they got
back.
my leg. It doesn't feel right.
5. That's not gonna beat your parry. It misses. You're too high up riding around on Josh Washington. And then another one's gonna try and attack
no.
you. That is a 6. Plus 2 because you're unarmed. So that's a success
I don't
with
know
the
how I'm
raise.
gonna make this out alive.
Why are you still YouTubing?
It's the only thing I know.
9 damage.
Oh no, I'm gonna try to soak it.
You're gonna try and soak it?
Yeah.
Oh, you could have soaked that other one.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
You're the only person
You
at the
have so
table with
many!
Bennies.
So many.
I was
Okay,
thinking of it differently because they were attacking
make
me.
2 soak rolls for
Okay.
me. So this is the first one to soak that first wound.
Bigger. I got a 4.
Okay, so that was a success. That would have soaked that first one.
I aced this one.
Okay, you soak both of them, and you do not take that agility.
Oh, okay, well never mind. I feel way
Rewinding.
better. I forgot that I can dodge.
Yeah, she's actually, or Zane is actually really quick.
I'm
He's
fleet-footed.
light on his feet despite all the filming. I don't know how this is happening.
I think I'm gonna survive.
All right,
Okay.
that's it
Well,
for them.
he's for the spin-off that you can buy direct to DVD. That's the found footage version.
Exactly. You can either take this 3 or this 5.
The 5.
Bad luck. All right. Okay. Zane, somehow you're still in this with a 9.
I got a
The
9.
other Wendigo, a 4, and Josh Washington, an ace of clubs.
Jesus.
Wow.
Josh is going to go
Okay.
first. And as Josh is reaching back to grab you, you see his fingers coming back right for your eyes. He says, "Peekaboo!" But as he does, a girl in a red jacket comes just fading through the wall of the cable car. She's blonde with a kind of a sporty ponytail, and she walks up to him. She says, "Josh," and he looks back at her. He says, "You." She says, "I've always wanted to be with you, Josh." What? Really?
Monster fucker.
Even now? And she looks up at you and just winks real quick and says, "Yes, Josh, you and I belong together." She seems to be distracting him and keeping him from being able to act against you because chat unlocked the final haunting, which was Sam, the supposed final girl from Until Dawn, who in this game died in the explosion, leaving Mike the sole survivor. So, Josh loses his turn as he's distracted by Sam, which means next up is Zane.
Okay, there's a ghost here. I mean a straight up ghost. So I think it's time that we should make a run for it. It's just me and Jake. Jake, we have to
Jake is
run.
on the back of a giant
Okay,
Wendigo
never mind.
trying to jab it in
I'm
the
gonna
face with a
run
torch.
and see if I can get this cable car going, and hopefully Jake can make it. Okay?
That's a great idea.
That's a very smart idea.
So you run for the cable car and throw the door open.
Yeah.
You can see the controls are all powered down and the cable car is hanging, swinging in the wind a little ways away, too far to jump. You're gonna have to get this thing up and operating to get down off this mountain.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna run over to the controls and start puzzling them out, hand in
Yes.
your card, Zane. Jake, you're up.
All right.
He's distracted.
He's distracted.
Yeah.
Okay. I
You can
see.
end this now.
Kill him.
That's right. I need to like rip his head off. I need to just pull back because like the fire's in there, right?
Oh no,
Or
you're
did
still
it-
holding the torch.
Okay.
You can try and jam it in
I
his
want-
mouth.
I need to get the fire. all
Do
the
it.
way.
Okay, so you're
Let's
up
do it.
on his back, so it's only gonna be at a -2 to do this instead of a -4. He's distracted.
All right.
So I just need fighting -2 to jam this torch down his throat.
I could have had a friend. Oh.
Oh,
No.
that's very bad.
That's a 5 and a 4, so that goes down to
Okay,
a 3.
all right, okay. I could have had a friend is a pretty good battle cry.
Yeah.
So I'll give you 1 penny. Would you like to spend it to reroll? All
I will
right, do
spend
it.
right now.
It's a sad battle cry, but I like
Very
it.
sad.
Oh,
That's
oh, 5.
7 minus 2 is a 5. Which would not be enough to clear his parry if he were not distracted by Sam's ghost flirting.
And wasn't he also stunned?
He is
also
shaken,
shaken.
and yep, I'm gonna say it goes into his throat. His open, gaping mouth. Roll damage for me.
Which
So this is gonna be your strength, which is a D8
Okay.
plus a D4 for the torch,
Alrighty.
and then you're gonna add 4 to this for jamming a torch down his open mouth. Oh, you aced on the D4.
Woo!
So that's 14 so far. Roll the D4 again. 15. All right.
+4, right?
Yeah, it's with the +4. You jam this torch down his throat, and you feel his surprise as his eyes widen, and as he does that, his jaw drops open, which is the absolute worst thing to happen to him right now, which just gives you more room to jam this down. You could just see it distending his throat and sizzling from the inside as he starts screaming or trying to with a throat full of torch. And he starts thrashing about, throwing you off of his back. You hit a tree in the corner and slump to the ground as he starts clawing desperately at himself, smoking from the inside, sinking to his knees, the other Wendigo around him, screeching and holding their heads as some connection between them seems to be driving them to their knees as well. And finally, as he continues to claw at his throat, the ghost of this girl walks up to him, looks him in the eyes, and says, "I'm very sorry, Josh," and shoves the torch the rest of the way down his throat, disappearing inside of his body as he bursts into flame, screeching, and all of the other baby Wendigo around him also burst into flame, their charred bodies falling dead to the snow, leaving the two of you alone on this mountain as the girl in the red jacket looks up at both of you and fades from view.
Guys, I think that Jake just saved my life. Jake, you saved my life.
Zane.
That means we're friends.
Zane,
now.
shut the fuck up.
Okay.
If
I
you
don't know if we're
record
friends.
right now, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Okay, I don't know if we're gonna make it out of this alive, so
Let's get out of here, dude.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's get out of here. Yeah.
You get the cable car controls operating, and looking back into the woods, you see several individual trails of smoke as though there are campfires lit all around the woods, when in reality, it is the smoldering bodies of your classmates who all simultaneously burst into flame at the death of Josh Washington, or what used to be him. And as the cable car comes up, you both load yourselves into it and ride it down the mountain, looking up at the smoke and the carnage and the chaos up on this mountain as you ride your way down to the bottom, to freedom, to the rest of your lives, and to friendship with somebody for Jake, because like you've totally turned your life around. Vampire 54.
Thank you, Vampire
Thank you for the
54.
tip. But back up on the mountain, panning down to the smoldering corpse of Josh Washington. A screeching, ghostly face starts to press out of his abdomen and then shoots off into the woods. The spirit of the Wendigo has not been destroyed. It just waits for someone else to resort to desperate measures up on this mountain. And that is where we will end tonight.
Thanks for watching.
Until dawn. 2. Dead of Winter. Thank you guys so much.
fantastic.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for playing and dying so spectacularly.
Woo!
You guys were great. Thank
Good
you
here,
guys
Dad.
for your
Yes, thank
tips
you.
Thank
and
you.
donation. You guys unlocked everything, which was lots of fun. I don't
That's
think any
awesome.
of us were expecting Jake to become the final girl
No.
or guy. But honestly, man, I'll be goddamned if it didn't fit.
Yeah, it really.
It worked out.
I mean, the whole setting him up as being a pyromaniac and
Right.
Yeah,
everything.
loves
Yeah.
fire.
All accident, and you
Yeah.
killed him with fire. That
Yeah.
was great. Thank you to Dom for running everything behind the scenes.
Thank you, Dom.
Thank you, Dom.
Thank you to Witless Me for those bits just now. Real quick, before we head out, does anyone want to let these fine people know where they can find you?
You can find me. You can probably see it pop up for all of our socials on Twitter, and you can watch half of the game from a different perspective if you want.
Yeah,
from Vane Zane. And you can catch me on Wild Cards with this guy GMing on Friday nights. We have 2 more episodes of this campaign for our Deadlands Reloaded show. It's crazy, you guys. It is crazy. It's coming to an end, and we're going to start a new campaign in the new year, so you should come and see it.
Yeah, join us. Where can they find you, Lissette?
My Twitter is Evil Robot Girl, and you could catch me improvising a lot of weekends at Impro Theater in Los Feliz. Look up improtheater.com, theater spelled with an R-E.
Check it out, guys. And thank you again for coming and being a guest here, Lissette. It was
Yeah,
very
that's
fun having you.
fun.
I love that Jake was our final person. That just tickles me.
That's
Stephen Pope.
amazing.
Stephen Pope.
Yes.
Tell us about yourself, Stephen Pope.
Let's not go into that. Let's just tell you where to find me.
Okay.
You can find me on Twitter at StephenJPope22. Same with Instagram. And hey, you should check out Uncanny Valley Cancer Cell, an official Saving Throw podcast.
Yes.
There's a new episode every Monday, and it's very fun.
And it is the only podcast we have that we actually record. You guys actually record it for podcast, actual play. So
Yes.
we have other ones, but this one is the one you want to listen
Our
to.
other uploaded podcasts are just the isolated audio from our live streams, but Cancer Cell is meant to be a podcast and is edited as such. So if you want the full actual play experience, definitely check out Uncanny Valley Cancer Cell. They put a lot of work into it, and I think it shows. Ben?
You can follow me on Twitter if you want. I'm just ranting at politics at Dungeman. But you
If
can
you
also
don't get
check
enough
out,
of that.
yeah. But if you want to go to YouTube to Crafty Comedy, we're getting that started again. It's a thing that a friend of mine and I have been doing for years, and we've let it go for a while. But there's some good stuff up there right now, and you can see some new stuff.
Is that Crafty with a K?
It's Crafty with a C.
Okay, cool.
CRAFTY comedy.
Okay, I thought you were
It's
going to
silly
sing comedy
stupid.
too at us, but good. Check that out, guys.
COMEDY.
Ben's a pretty funny guy in person and on YouTube.
Yes, he is.
And we have other stuff coming up on Saving Throw for you. Like Megan said, we have Wild Cards this Friday night at 8 p.m., which is our Savage Worlds Deadlands Reloaded show, heading into the end of the campaign. On Saturday, we will have The Broken Pact streaming at 1 p.m. Pacific time on the D&D channel for Twitch, but you can also check it out. We will be hosting it as well here on Saving Throw.
Talk Pact
And
right after.
After that, Talk Pact here on Saving Throw, where some of the cast members will talk about the episode and answer your questions. And then on Monday, we begin a new mini-series for Shadows on the Horizon with GM Poisel, running a great group of chummers through some more shadow running here on the channel, so tune in for that. And new stuff coming on the horizon all the time. We are slowing down heading into the holidays, but we got lots of stuff in the works for you guys, so stay tuned to our social. Thank you again very much for being here and for unlocking this. It was a lot of fun to run,
Yes.
and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again to you guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time. We'll leave you with a little bit of a butterfly effect. Wah.